Oh, what's up, guys? I've had a busy week. Fucking A. I feel like I haven't seen you on forever. Oh, what is up, man? I've been on some absurd uncle duty. At this point, kind of like dad duty, but I'm not her dad, so. Nolani, Kat, Jeff, Christian, what's good? I haven't even seen past the first season of Daredevil, but I'll get to it. I'll get to it eventually. Alright. Let's see, what are we watching? I need to check the list. There is stuff on the list. I just gotta wait for those people. Well, technically, I don't have to wait for them to get here. All right. Let's see. Let's just see what's on the list. We got some stuff throughout the week. All right. Helldivers 2 Funny Moments. Try Not to Laugh by Adik the One. When Your Boy Actually Has Riz. Oh, Lord. China Gives the Best Worker Environment Ever. I doubt it. That's sarcasm if I've ever heard it, I think. Maybe. And then, let me check. Then we got some Fat Electrician, The Lost Battalion, The Muse, Argon Offensive, or the Muse, the Mew, the Mo. There's some silent letters in there. I just don't know what they are. Argon, not Argani, Offensive, Sabaton History. Oh no, that is by Sabaton. It's Sabaton History. Good God, I'm stupid. I just like read The Lost Battalion and I just assumed Fat Electrician. Because we watched the one on the VT Fuse. If y'all put requests in, let me know. And I guess I'll try to knock some shit out until these people get here. And if they don't, then I guess we'll run it. We do have some Fat Electrician though. Most Gangsta Pizza CEO. Little Caesars. Oh, there we go. Bruh. Perfect. I'm gonna run this one first. I fucks with Little Caesars, let me tell you what. Because Little Caesars has never let down the broke individual. I have, Noelani, yes. We definitely have. Long time ago. Little Caesars has never let down the broke individual. If you're broke, you can still afford Little Caesars. For real. Even by today's standards of how much everything costs. Even if you're broke, you can still afford Little Caesars. You can't... Bro, you can't beat $5 pizzas. And they're hot and ready. You got pepperoni, cheese, like... That's like not eating ramen. Who doesn't eat ramen when they're broke? What are you eating? You're not eating ramen when you're broke. I don't know what you're eating. What, paper? Cardboard? You can never trust someone who's too good for ramen. Ramen's not just a choice. That shit was a way of life when I was a child. Oh, shit here? Oh, Angry Cops has a meme review. Special Forces goon becomes a meme. Throck the Destroyer. Alright. We're gonna go with Roth's first because he's a patron. I don't mind some good old fat files. And I fucks with Little Caesars. I don't think there's a Little Caesars close to me, but at the same time, I gotta be honest. As I've gotten older, I've eaten pizza less. I remember I used to eat it all the time. Little Caesars. Oh, dude. Actually, Little Caesars is great, but you know what was actually the MVP for me when I was younger? It wasn't Little Caesars, it wasn't Papa John's, it wasn't any... CiCi's. I don't know if that's just a southern thing, but CiCi's Pizza. It was a pizza buffet, and let me tell you something, and it was cheap. And let me tell you something, when you're broke, and you're 17 years old and you're hungover, that is the move. That is the move. A lot of my friends would always want to go to fucking IHOP and shit. I'm like, bro, IHOP is expensive. What you mean? And fuck IHOP. We're going to Taco Bell around here. What are you talking about? Anyways. Little Caesars, or not Little Caesars, but CiCi's Pizza. CiCi's Pizza was the first, was the first place. It was the first time and the first place that I had ever tried pineapple on pizza. Because I ate pizza as a kid, obviously, because like my parents would get it and stuff like that. But it never occurred to them to put pepperoni on it. And you know, like one fucking drunken day, when I was like, I don't know, it was like 10 o'clock in the morning, and I was like a teenager, hungover as shit with my friends, and we went to CiCi's, and I think all they had at the moment was, because they hadn't restocked yet, all they had at the moment was pineapple pizza, and I was like, I probably would never choose that first, but I'm so hungover, I'm so hungry, fuck it, I'll take it. And I ended up falling in love with it, and it's so good. I know that there's probably more people that hate pineapple on pizza than there is people that love it. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like a 50-50 affair. I feel like the people that like it are in the minority. Or maybe that's backwards. I'm not entirely sure. Sbarro's? Oh, yeah, oh, where was that actually? I see a lot of Sbarro's close to military installations. But yeah, I've been to Sbarro's. Just by chance, have any of y'all ever eaten at a place called Fox's Pizza in your life? It was a super good pizza place that served Calhoun's, and my baseball coach at the time owned it. I don't know if it was local, but maybe it probably was because he owned it. I don't know. But the place was amazing, and like the best thing they had was the calzones, and it was dope. All right, let's check this. Watch closely as the Virginia... You know what pizza I will fuck up to? The 5 cheeses pizza. Have you ever had that? That shit is so good. Oh my god. I don't think I've had much pepperoni, or no. I don't think I've had much bacon on my pizza before. Not a... Dude, you know what I love on pizza? Ugh, mushrooms. But I think I'm like one of the only ones. So like whenever we get pizza, I rarely get a pizza just for myself. There has to be like someone else that's gonna like eat it. And I can't put that on my niece. So alright. Here we go.
I started looking into this company because it was a staple in my childhood growing up poor, and I like cheap pizza, and boy, did it take some unexpected turns. Today we're talking about Little Caesars Pizza. Ladies and gentlemen, there's two types of people on the planet. There are people that like Little Caesars, and there's people that lack critical thinking skills. Buh! Little Caesars is not good pizza. Buh! Okay, nobody said it was. They said it was hot, ready, and it
What do you mean? Little Caesars is good pizza. Let me tell you something, okay? I said it's great if you're broke, but back when I was living with, before we got married, girlfriend, I was living with her at the time. We were living together. And she made decent money. I was making decent money. And we could have eaten anywhere we wanted. We still chose to eat at Little Caesars. I actually like the pizza. I don't really know what the fuck. And on top of that, you get to save some money. So what? It's not fucking Papa John's. I don't know.
costs $5, okay? Nobody...
And all this is all just like, this is all just posturing for second place, because the real first place MVP pizza, I'm sorry, I hate to like sound like elitist, but it's Italian pizza. The pizza that I had over there, it just shits all over the pizza here. But being that the majority of y'all, even the ones that watch this later, haven't been or haven't eaten it, we're not even going to use that. But let's be real here. Bro, I've had that pizza and it's so good. And it's amazing. And it's huge. Bro, huge. The same price as the Papa John pizzas here, except it's like quintuple the size. Great. Anyway.
in their right mind is walking into Little Caesars, seeing an entire case of already cooked pizzas that are hot, ready, and cost $5, and are thinking to themselves, wow, I bet that pizza is absolutely delicious, okay?
And you know who this benefits the absolute most? Moms. Dads. Probably just moms. So, like, you on your way home from work, you don't want to fucking cook shit. You're tired. You're already aggravated. You know that when you get home, those little kids are going to start fucking with you, and you're going to want to beat one of them. So you stop at Little Caesars. It's hot, it's ready, it's fast, you get it, you feed the little fuckers, and then you go have yourself a mimosa and watch The Price is Right, whatever you watch, man.
Okay, and if you think that, guess what? I've got a dress shirt to sell you that I wore while I was drinking alcohol at the Pentagon, which is banned, by the way, which in hindsight's a horrible example because I actually did wear this shirt while I was drinking alcohol at the Pentagon.
That's hilarious.
Oh, man. It tastes so much better knowing how much...
Are they sponsored by White Claw? Or is it just a coincidence that they all just so happen to like it? Because if I was sitting in this little group, it'd be White Claw, White Claw, White Claw, White Claw, Blue Moon, or Yingling. Blue Moon or Yingling. That's it.
Paperwork went into getting...
First one to finish a White Claw in the Pentagon.
Suck it! Son of a bitch!
Yeah, that's what I always hear. New York and Chicago, and I can't give an opinion because I've never had it. But that's usually what I hear. That's the general consensus. So, I mean, but at the same time, bro, still, you have to look at price. And on top of that, you got to think about it today. Look at the prices of pizza back then and now. Papa John's 15 years ago is not bad. Papa John's now, bro. It's like $35, man. God forbid you get it delivered. You might have to mortgage your house.
Also, in my defense, before it even gets brought up in the comment section, I did not get to choose the type of alcohol, okay? I would have chose Busch Light all day and tomorrow, but when life gives you White Claws in the basement of the Pentagon, you chug them.
Oh, okay. Makes more sense. Got it. I was like, all of you? All right. Yo, Toby, what's good, man? It has been a minute. How are you? I rarely get text messages. What? Oh, I'm getting spam again. Sorry, Nova. I got a spam text message. Peach Pass final reminder. You have an outstanding toll. Your toll account balance is outstanding. If you fail to pay by March 9th, you will face penalties or legal action. Peach Pass. For those of you that don't know what Peach Pass is, or hell, maybe it's New York Pass, or Chicago Pass, or Alabama Pass, or something. Maybe not Alabama. That place isn't big enough and probably doesn't have enough people and or highways to warrant that. But places with tolls, man, you can get you can get a pass to where you can either go through a lane to where you don't have to stop for a toll, or the carpool lane, right? Which is like just on the far left, and you can just get in there and it's only you and you can just go and no one gets in your way. As long as you have more than one passenger in the vehicle, you can operate these. But mainly it's for tolls so that you can go through these tolls and not have to pay anything or stop or like have to deal with the little fucking up and down shit. You just go, right? And Peach Pass. No. No. Oh my god. The only places I go is to the goddamn gas station. I haven't gone through a toll? Bro, the last time I went through a toll was in Florida. Hell are we talking about? Alright, I'm sorry. I just rarely get texts, so I had to check to see what that was.
That's my bad, disregard. Anyways, the point I'm trying to get across to you is nobody's going to Little Caesars because they want really good pizza, okay? Little Caesars is for mom that has been working 40 hours a week and is driving home and doesn't want to cook dinner. And then she sees a Little Caesars and is like, holy shit, I can feed myself, my husband, and my 2 kids for $6.99 by buying a pizza, crazy bread, and marinara sauce. Okay, and the
10 years before that, that job belonged to McDonald's. Remember when McDonald's was really, really cheap and you could feed your whole family? Even if it was like a family of fucking 5, right? Yeah, not so much anymore with McDonald's. That's long gone.
craziest part about that everybody has to respect is the fact that Little Caesars Pizza has been $5 since 1997, okay? It is the Arizona tea of the pizza world. Whoever runs Little Caesars and Arizona tea should be put in charge of the U.S. economy. And we're gonna talk about how they managed to keep the prices that low right after a word from our sponsor.
Dude.
Yeah, babe, what's up?
Hey, I need a boombox.
Okay, I can go get you one.
Perfect.
All right, I'll go get it now. Love you.
Love you.
I don't know if I've noticed this before or if this is the first time I'm noticing. I honestly can't remember, but it's still funny either way. Yo, he's got the Darth Vader theme music as the ringtone for when his wife calls. Oh, dude. If I've noticed that before, it's still funny, okay? And if that's the first time I'm noticing, then that's just the first time I'm noticing. Okay.
All right, bye.
1 hour later.
Where's that boombox that I asked for?
Oh, it's right here. I got it for you.
What is this?
It's a boombox.
No, I wanted something to play music with.
Oh, that kind of boombox. Yeah, I got this instead.
Okay, we'll go to the store and get me a boombox so I can listen to music.
Did you really? You got the
Can I
same
keep
text
this one
message?
still?
I don't care.
This video is brought to you by Delete Me,
Oh,
okay? Super simple business model. You give them money, they turn around and they make sure that on
Okay, here we
9 when a young Mike Illich is
Yeah, dude, for me, Matt, it's Yingling Blue Moon. I really am fond of this one, I think it's like an IPA that I found. It's called Terrapin. And they used to have this Yoo-hoo flavor. It's a beer, but it was like a Yoo-hoo flavored chocolate beer. It was called Terrapin. Forgot what it was called. I think it was like I don't know. Man. I really did like that. Slightly odd aftertaste on it, but it was really good. Other than that, man, yeah, that's about it. Back in my, if I were to drink now, that's all I would be able to drink, bro. I'm not drinking Bud Light, fucking natural. I don't know who still drinks Natty Light. Well, teenagers do, for sure. I don't know who's older than fucking 25 still drinking Natty. That's crazy. Oh shit.
Like pretty much everybody born at this point in time, he grows up, he ends up joining the military, and he ends up becoming a United States Marine. Serves 4 years in the Marine Corps, comes back home, meets a young lady by the name of Marion, ends up marrying her. Then he ends up playing pro baseball for the Detroit Tigers, the New York Yankees, and the Washington Senators. Unfortunately, he ends up getting a knee injury and is forced into early retirement. At this point, that was like everything he was banking on, and he just has to start taking whatever jobs he can find. He's working as a handyman, he's working as a door-to-door salesman for aluminum awnings, literally just doing whatever he can do to get by. So him and his wife end up saving up $10,000, and they want to use that money to start up their own pizza place. And that's exactly what they do. And whenever you start a new business, the first thing you do is come up with a name. And Mike wanted to call it Pizza Treat. And his wife chimes in, is like, no, I hate that name. I want to name the restaurant after my pet name for you, Little Caesar, which is
Oh, okay. Just a pet name.
It's weird because Mike is average height. He was 5'9", Caesar was only 5'7", and Mike is significantly taller than his wife, so I don't know why she would come up with the name Little Caesar. Wait, Little Caesar always depicted by stabbing his spear into a pie. Wait, pull up a picture of the Little Caesar. Holy shit.
That's a peanut.
Wait, was this a Marine Corps dick joke the entire time?
I was gonna say, but I had to let it carry out and just...
I'm conflicted. On one hand, my childhood is ruined, but on the other hand, it's a multi-billion-dollar Marine Corps dick joke, which is just perfect. I wonder if Melinda Gates is who came up with the name Microsoft. Sorry, we're getting way off track. Little Caesars was originally Little Caesars Pizza Treat, and it opened up in 1959, and their slogan was Pizza Pizza, which is the most Marine Corps slogan.
Pizza Treat doesn't sound like you sell whole-ass pizzas. That's just like... I see that they've damn near kept the same logo, though. But I don't know, from the outside looking in, I don't know about you guys, but Pizza Treat doesn't really sound like you're selling whole ass pizzas. Pizza Treat, it sounds like you're just selling slices. You ever go to like a ball game or like a function or like an event, right? And they have like slices of pizza. You could probably buy like 3 or 4 if you wanted to, but as far as getting like the whole fucking pizza, that's not happening, right? But yeah, you're right. They do got chicken, fish, and shrimp. Whatever happened to that? Oh, how times change. It's crazy. Because if I could have gotten any variation of those 3 things right there when I was going to Little Caesars back in the day, I went to Little Caesars a lot back in the day. Dude, I know at one point, I got lazy. I forgot to take out the trash for like 2 days. And I had like 6 Little Caesar boxes just like stacked up in the kitchen on top of the refrigerator. Girlfriend comes in there. She's like, what the fuck are you? I'm like, I forgot. I'm going. She's like, you know, I just noticed. I was like, what? She's like, we eat too much Little Caesars. I was like, nonsense. That's like the past 2 weeks. That's not, you act like that was like 2 days. No. Anyways.
It opened up in 1959, and their slogan was Pizza Pizza, which is the most Marine Corps slogan of all time. Just say whatever it is twice. Except, of course, in Canada, Pizza Pizza was already trademarked.
Pizza Pizza. It's trademarked in Canada? That sounds... Doesn't it just sound Italian? Pizza Pizza. Right? That just sounds like... To me, at least. How do you trademark 2 words back to back?
Slogan of all time. Just say whatever it is twice. Except, of course, in Canada, Pizza Pizza was already trademarked, so they had to go with quality instead.
Nerd alert!
Let me hear you say,
There's about to be a...
Right out of the gate, their first restaurant is a huge success, and they end up franchising and getting another location open within the first 3 years. Then they start opening up Little Caesars all over the country. It's a huge chain, and somewhere along this line, they end up ditching the original name of Little Caesars Pizza Treat and just shorten it to Little Caesar, which I'm never going to be able to say the same ever again now. Is this why the breadsticks are so thin? So business is going great. They start opening up restaurants all over the United States. They've even got some up there in Canada. They keep the company privately owned, so they get to make all the decisions.
Mazio's? Oh, I don't think I've ever eaten at a Mazio's. I know Pizza Hut was the fucking bomb when I was a kid. Went downhill after that. Cause like, dog, you know what kind of killed Pizza Hut is like, everyone started to deliver, but Pizza Hut was still wanting you to go in there and eat inside. And I'm like, nah, man. Burger King has a drive-thru. McDonald's has a drive-thru. Taco Bell has a drive-thru. These pizza places deliver. I don't want to just sit inside and eat your pizza. I don't know. I think they had some kind of like a buffet area there inside of Pizza Hut. I don't know. I count on one hand how many times I went inside of a fucking Pizza Hut, and it was all when I was like, I don't know, 8 years old. No, lies. I did eat at Amazio's actually. Yeah, it's coming back to me.
Everything's going great.
Like once, twice, or something like that. I got a coupon for it from like my 5th grade teacher, or maybe, I don't know. I can't remember.
They're making a ton of money, at which point Mike sets his sights on going and buying the favorite team that he played for when he was a professional baseball player, the Detroit Tigers. He wants to own the entire team, and he's got
pizza buffet, Pizza Hut buffet. I don't want all you can eat pizza, and I think I think a lot of people felt that way. I want pizza that I can, like, I don't know, man, eat in my fucking living room. When I'm done, I go shove that shit in the fucking microwave until midnight when I get hungry again, and then I go in there at midnight, I destroy it, and then I go to bed. That's what I want out of my pizza experience. We'll sit at a table, go walk back and forth, like, and on top of that, I'm just not a fan of buffets. Buffets is one thing I cut out of my life when I reached adulthood. I did buffets as a kid. Hell, my parents even went, which I can't even imagine why. Maybe because it was just beneficial because they could feed all of us. But
got the money to do it. But in 1998, the CEO of Domino's, his direct competitor, bought the team out from underneath him.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, this is a Marine. This is shots fired. Team that he played for when he was a professional. They keep the company privately owned so they get to make all the decisions. Everything's going great. They're making a ton of money, at which point Mike sets his sights on going and buying the favorite team that he played for when he was a professional baseball player, the Detroit Tigers. He wants to own the entire team, and he's got...
He played for the Tigers? What's his name again? His whole name?
Got the money to do it. But in 1998, the CEO of Domino's, his direct competitor, bought the team out from underneath him.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, this is a Marine. This is shots fired. This means...
Damn, that is, yeah, he's gonna... Oh, I like... No, I'll do leftover pizza, but I don't... If there's a microwave available, I'm using the microwave. If there's no microwave available, I'll still eat it, but...
absolute war. So what ends up happening is Mike still wants to own a sports team. So what he does instead is he ends up buying the Detroit Red Wings, the hockey team, and under his command, they do great, start winning a bunch of games.
This is becoming so regular, we should just have Michigan Day at the White House when the Red Wings come.
The Tigers, on the other hand, are doing absolutely terrible under the ownership of the CEO of Domino's, so he's forced to sell, and by 1992, Mike is able to buy the Detroit Tigers as well. And under his ownership, the Detroit Tigers start doing awesome as well, but Mike is not about to forget what the CEO of Domino's did.
I don't even think you really know what a bad day is.
So in 1993, right after he bought the Detroit Tigers, Mike launches the Big Big campaign for Little Caesars, which kicks off what is today known as the Pizza Wars. At this point in time, there's 3 major pizza chain restaurants in the United States of America. You've got Little Caesars, Domino's, and Pizza Hut.
How does it make you feel? It doesn't matter how it makes you feel.
Yeah, dude,
Up with a brilliant marketing plan of what if we just sold big ass pizzas. So they had their big promotion where they just sold a massive pizza and said that it was bigger than all the other pizzas on the market. That went so well and they made so much money that they actually started to make more money than Domino's, at which...
What was the price on this? 24 slices for $8.88. I don't know why the tax is so weird. 88. But y'all need to bring that back.
pizzas on the market. That went so well and they made so much money that they actually started to make more money than Domino's, at which point Pizza Hut fired back by launching their Sasquatch pizza. And then Domino's came in with their Dominator pizza. It was literally a nuclear arms race of the pizza world. It was the golden age of pizza fast food. Then in 1997, after the pizza wars subsided, Little Caesars needed to have their next big promotion, and what they went with was hot and ready. They decided to shift the entire direction of the company. They weren't going to focus on dine-in. They weren't going to have dine-in at all. They weren't going to deliver. It was going to be, you can walk in, pick up your pizza. Not only can you pick up the pizza, it's going to be there, it's going to be hot, and it's going to be ready. It's already done, and it's cheap as fuck. It's brilliant. It's cheap, it's fast, it's highly effective. You're a mom taking her kid to soccer practice, and you forgot, oh shit, it was my turn this week to bring the food to feed all the kids after soccer practice, and then you drive by, see a Little Caesars, and know that you can pick up 5 pizzas for like $30.
Or you're the soccer mom that's actually in charge of the soccer team. You know what I mean? You ain't getting that shit from
The day is saved. And only focusing on pickup is actually part of the reason that the food is so cheap, because the buildings don't need to be that big. They can occupy these little tiny commercial areas because all they need is a kitchen and like a 3-foot wide area with a cash register for people to pay when they pick up their pizza. You're not wasting money on a dining area, you're not wasting money on delivery drivers, and that's a big part of why they managed to keep the pizza price at $5. On top of that, they did everything as cheaply as possible. Their marinara sauce is literally from concentrate, so the employees just dump this can of concentrated tomato paste in and mix it with water, and that's what the sauce is. And then they use the cheapest cheese they could
good as fuck though.
Get their hands on. And then for the dough is actually the good part, because the dough is actually made fresh every single day, because buying pre-made dough was more expensive than just making dough in-house. So the dough is actually really fresh, and that's why the crazy breadsticks are so good.
Got all this large pie and the crazy bread and the sauce for $6.
Somehow they managed to keep the price of the pizza $5 flat until 2022. It literally took a global pandemic that forced people to stay in their houses and not interact with people to get them to raise the price of their pizza. That's incredible. Okay, just for the record, gas prices alone went up 231% during that same time frame. We're not even going to talk about the housing market, and somehow these guys managed to keep the pizza at $5. And guess how much they were forced to raise the pizza price by in 2022? 55 cents. The pizza is now, to this day, still $5.55. And in exchange for the price increase, you got 33% more pepperoni on your pizza. Okay,
Nice.
and why does this happen? For the same exact reason that it happened with
Oh my god, bro, now I want Little Caesars. This is awful. Reverend, what's good, dog?
Arizona Tea. Okay, it is a privately owned company. They are not worried about getting more money for all of their shareholders. Once the owner has enough money to go out and buy all of his favorite sports teams, there's no reason to raise the price on the product, right? As long as he's still making money, he's happy. So that's exactly what he keeps doing. Okay, is Little Caesars cutting corners on the pizza? Yeah, it's their entire
Oh, shit. Mellow Mushroom. I forgot about that place. I like that place. And I'm almost pretty sure that the one in my hometown is still there. I think it's been there since I was a kid. Really. That place is good. If y'all have never eaten a Mellow Mushroom. However, when it comes to Mellow Mushroom, it's more so their calzones than the pizza itself. I've had the pizza, but their calzones are just too good.
business model is to make the cheapest pizza possible, okay? But unlike most other companies, Little Caesars takes all that cost savings and passes it along to the customer, not giving it to their shareholders. Buh! I don't care if it's cheap, it still tastes like cardboard. Buh! You know what? Keyboard warriors would know exactly what cardboard tastes like, wouldn't you? I bet you could differentiate brands of windows by the taste. And you know what? I'm willing to concede.
You know, there's something strange about, like, it really doesn't taste like cardboard. But it's really strange about people getting mad because you choose to spend less money on your food. Bro, it's not like I'm downgrading to, like, shit that might have asbestos in it. I'm just downgrading to Little Caesars. That's it. I'm sorry that you're perfectly okay spending $27 on one fucking meat lovers. I'm not okay with that. Okay? So, why are you getting mad at me? Why are you getting mad at us? Why are you getting salty? Huh? Because we saving money? Like, okay.
Little Caesars the best pizza if I'm judging by taste? Absolutely not. But you know what? It still tastes better than Italian pizza.
Not great.
Lies. Well, I mean, Italian pizza here in America, Italian pizza in Italy, you don't know what you're missing.
It's not horrible. You're gonna get fat.
There's DIY, and there's doing it.
Oh god, I thought that commercial was gonna be worse. Just a little bit.
Ugh, how can you even say that? The Italians literally invented pizza, and that's how it's supposed to be. Italian pizza has to be the best by default. Buh. A, no it doesn't. B, that doesn't even make sense, okay? You can say what you want about Little Caesars pizza, but at least they figured out how to spread the cheese evenly. Okay, Italian pizza is literally like, what if I had bread with
Okay, that's American Italian pizza, okay? Let's not, okay, that's...
tomato paste all over it, and then I threw...
It really is preference, right? So I'm not saying that Italian it's the best to me, right? But that's not it, and that's not what I had. So this was made by someone named Brittany. Like somewhere in Oregon, okay? This was not made by Mario, okay? In Italy. This is not.
Threw 4 giant cheese balls on top. Okay, no, why would you do that? I want the next bite of pizza to taste exactly like the last bite of pizza because pizza's fucking delicious. Okay, I don't care if the Italians did it first. They did it wrong, okay? Just because something's first doesn't mean it's the best or the right way to do something, okay? The Model T was the first mass manufactured car. That doesn't mean that the Model T is better than my F-150. But it gets better because not only did Mike manage to keep the price of the pizzas low simply because he could afford to and he's a good guy, he also took a ton of the profits that he made because he was making so much money and did a bunch of philanthropy. He created the Little Caesars Love Kitchen, which was a mobile Little Caesars that they would drive into natural disaster areas and give out free food to people. He helped with veterans charities. He funded youth hockey leagues. In 1994, when Rosa Parks was attacked because she lived...
You know what you should do? You should try to get a contract with the United States military and try to get a Little Caesars on military installations. However, that's not really needed because from the majority of the ones that I've been to, most military installations have a Little Caesars close by. It's not far. Kind of like how every military installation has a Walmart close by. That's on purpose, bro. That's not on accident. It's got to be on purpose because I've been to so many military installations and there's a Walmart, boom, right there. Not that far. Within fucking spitting distance. So, but could you imagine? I'm imagining it right now. Could you imagine? Right, we just watched a video the other day by Angry Cops talking about how awful the dining facility situation is. With a lot of different installations around the U.S. Army. Some of these soldiers can't eat. Some of these soldiers aren't getting fed enough. Some of these soldiers can't get to the dining facility because of stupid hours, right? So imagine there was a Little Caesars on the installation. And if they can't make it to the dining facility, go pick up a $5 pizza. It's $5. Is it?
On the bad side of town. Mike heard about this and then got her into a nicer apartment on a nicer side of town and paid her rent for the rest of her life and never even told anybody. Dude didn't do it for PR, didn't do it for the good press, literally just did it because it was the right thing to do and nobody found out about it until he passed away. And when he did pass away in 2017 at the age of 87 years old, his widow became one of the wealthiest women in the entire country. Okay, that's the American dream. Dude goes off, serves 4 years in the Marine Corps, comes back home, finds a beautiful girl, marries her, plays professional baseball, blows out his knee, dreams are ruined, does...
Oh, that's unfortunate. Damn, bro, but without that baseball injury, we don't have Little Caesars. Think about it. I wonder what his injury entailed. I knew he blew out his knee, but you don't blow out your knee just walking by yourself on a stroll through the park. No. Either a play or a collision or a fall. One of the two. And I don't even know what position he would have played, but he blew out his knee, so...
Your country. Okay, that's the American dream. Dude goes off, serves 4 years in the Marine Corps, comes back home, finds a beautiful girl, marries her, plays professional baseball.
Blew out your knee. This is the stance you're using in the photo. Pitchers don't blow out their knees. catchers rarely blow out their knees because all of their knee problems come after their career's over, and their knees are pretty strong as it is. Very strong legs. They have the strongest legs on the field. And so I would have to go with, like, I don't know, he's either a shortstop, second baseman, or an outfielder. They're the only ones I see blowing out their knee. Because as a shortstop or a second baseman, any kind of double play, any kind of collision with a runner, that could be it for your legs, or your ankle, or your hip, or like any one of those things whenever they slide into you. So I'm thinking infield probably. So imagine this dude never gets hurt. You know, professional sports has always been lucrative, even back in these times where obviously this guy didn't have a $27 million contract like some players have today, 50 million, 100 million. But for the time, they still got paid a lot, right? So this is still a lucrative job to have that you can have for a long time, right? So he never gets injured. He continues to play. And why give it up? You're getting paid really good money to play a game. No one gives that up willingly, right? Unless they get injured, right? So, yeah. Katai, what's good?
Ball blows out his knee.
How are you? Hope you're having a good one.
Dreams are ruined, doesn't give up on himself. Goes out, starts a business, makes so much fucking money that he buys the sports team he used to play for and a couple of other sports teams. Does it all without being greedy, cutting corners to screw over his customer. He cuts corners to save the customer money so even poor people can afford to buy their kids pizza. And then with all the extra money he makes, he does a bunch of charity work and then dies at 87 years old, leaving his widow a billionaire like a complete fucking gangster. And the cherry on top, the entire thing was based off of one big, elaborate, multi-billion-dollar dick joke, which is a title that only a Marine could achieve. This video is so unhinged, I don't even know how to end it. I guess just like, be like Mike, you know? Never give up on yourself, never compromise your morals to make more money. If you can do charity work along the way, that's great. And apparently making dick jokes works. Thank you for watching. Best way to support the channel is go buy some merch over at thefatelectrician.com.
It never dawned on me, but I'm pretty sure that it never dawned on anyone until they actually heard the reason from his wife, right? So now if we could get a Little Caesars in Walmart, oh bro, imagine. Imagine. There's a Domino's right up the road. There's a Domino's, there's a Zaxby's. There's quite a few other places, but after 40 you do? What are you talking about? Your knees? Sneaky clean? Yeah, dude, whenever my you know, I gotta be honest. As far as like for the first 18 years of my life, I played sports, right? Baseball, and I was a catcher. So all of that stress on my knees, and then, you know, the time that I spent in the service, that's also some stress on your knees. To be completely honest, at the age I'm at right now, my knees really don't feel that bad. You know what it is? You know what really hurts after all this time? After all these years of just like shit, stress, pressure, just stuff on my body, is the inside of my hip. I think it's like right on my right side, the inside of my hip, like right there. I can't even touch it. It's in there. It's like it's just like the inside of the bone, bro. It hurts, right? And then my back. That's it. But knees kind of feel fine still after all this time, especially being a catcher. Oh, there were times where like a bulk of my day I spent on my fucking knees, man. Like a goddamn, like a fucking Brazzers actress. There's a Pizza Hut inside your local Target store. Ooh. Well, then again, I suppose that wouldn't be that bad. All right, let's see. Let me see what's Shit. I don't think Vince is here, so we're not gonna do that one yet. So let's see, Reverend, are you still here? We can knock out this Helldivers 2 funny moments. Let's what is this? Is just Red Arcade. Oh, I'll bet it's right here. I found it in an instant. Yeah, dude. Now I want pizza. Actually, not just pizza. I want Little Caesar. I want Little Caesars. I think the last pizza I had was like a couple weeks ago, and it was those pizzas that you get from like the grocery store, like Walmart and Food Lion. They're in the frozen food section. Frozen pizzas. Okay, we're gonna run this.
With Asana, AI teammates.
All right. I've had some pretty hilarious ass moments on Monster Hunter since I've been playing. I just haven't recorded any of it. But I suppose I should go live on it now. I went live once. I should do it again. Start doing it more consistently. All right.
All right. Overkill. Oh my gosh, it attached to your drone. Oh my gosh!
Oh, run!
Luckily, I understood that.
What the Time to die!
I've never played this game before, but I know that this shit right here. Yeah, that's not supposed to fucking happen. I don't care what game you're playing.
What the Time to die!
It's all up to you, mate. We believe in you. Stay alive for 1 minute and 42 seconds.
Tall order.
That's crazy.
Didn't even make it. Wow, his legs stayed there too.
Oh, here it is.
Right leg. Left leg.
Shoot
left leg.
Oh, what do you mean left leg?
His
The
left
right
leg.
leg's bloody.
Look at his left leg.
No, that is right leg.
No, oh my. Oh. One of them is smart, the other one's stupid, bro.
No, it's not. That's your right, you fucking idiot. That's his left leg.
No, but this is our right.
Yeah, I said shoot his left leg.
But our right. Why don't you just say shoot the right leg?
Because I know my lefts and rights. I have to think about it. You
That's confusing. Why would I want to know from his point of view?
What the f***'s going on?
One guy's using 10 brain cells and the other guy's using 8.
Can you see that? Is that just me?
Fucking right and left, man.
Throwing supply beacon.
No more supply beacon. Well, I mean, technically.
Hello there.
You can do that? That's not like a glitch or anything? You can like do that shit on purpose? That's fire. Why not just do that every time? Or does it do a set amount of damage? Or was that monster already weak and he just came in with a badass kill for like 10 damage? I don't know.
Damn it.
Teammate!
Yeah, get up, yeah.
That's what you get. Piece of shit. You were too close. Jesus. Oh no. Oh, hello, motherfucker. Yeah. This isn't where I parked my car.
Yo, does anyone know what this is right here? Can someone figure out what this is?
No, it's your death. You're gonna.
I've been playing this game. I have no idea what this
You're
is.
gonna jump through it and die. Your curiosity is gonna get you. Oh no. That man's curiosity got him.
Calling in reinforcements. Do it.
Holy sh!
What is that?
What just happened?
Sector clear.
Oh, you're dead.
Enemy spotted.
Yeah.
What a game plan right here. And you know what? I can't make fun of you because I'm guilty of doing this. Look at what this man did. Not here. Right here. Look at what this man did. This man ran in circles and then died. I've done this before where I'm just like, should I go there? No, I can't go there. Should I attack this? And no, I should attack that. No, dead. Because you can't make any decisions and you end up just running around in circles or like looking at the ground, just like, or you're just like waiting. It's just.
Enemy spotted.
Yeah, down.
Oops.
I got it. Oh my god.
Is that a tower?
It is.
Oh my god, my life just flashed before my eyes.
Oh my god, I think I'm stuck. Don't throw a grenade right at me. Throw it like near me. Or
What the fuck?
You shot the whole launcher.
this planet's actually kind of cool looking though.
Oh yeah, definitely. This place is awesome.
One shot.
Democracy has landed. Throwing grenade.
Where the hell's the extractor?
You got landed on?
I don't trust this! Oh my god, it flipped over my head! Oh.
I'm in the floor. I'm not in the floor.
Chores look different with Cox multi-gig speeds.
Yeah, I've been there. I'm in the floor. Nope, I'm not. I'm glitching. No, wait, I'm good.
Power all your
I'm about to die. I'm flying in the f***ing air. What is going on?
Yeah, boy.
Jesus Christ.
neighbors.
That was clean.
Why won't you die?
Hardcore. Sending in an eagle!
What was that noise?
You're about to die? Damn.
That was close.
Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it! Just shoot!
I don't see anything. Oh.
What do you mean? It's like it's huge. Ow.
Holy!
What? The ship is in the water. What the?
Holy shit!
Yo, look at
That's Jason Bourne.
Yo, that's a good idea. We have grenades.
Oh!
Would you like to see a magic trick?
What?
Guys, there's hella guys right here. Don't worry, I got this.
Yeah? Oh my god, you just jumped right in front of my nade. I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, okay.
No, dude, I swear!
They broke the ship.
Wait, hang on.
Wait, what did this say?
They broke the ship.
Wait, hang on. Don't.
Oh?
Oh, shit.
I don't know what happened.
Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah, you're done stuff.
That's what you get. That's what you get. You stupid.
I can't tell what killed him.
Help me! Help me!
What the? I glitched through the map. Bro. I'm under the map right now. Oh, there's so many of them. What the f? Incoming? Incoming!
Whoa! What happened? Whoa! What is going on?
How did you not die from the impact if that far?
I'm in the sky!
La semilla por el
Wow, this is dark.
Oh yeah.
If it hits you hard enough to launch you that far, how does it not kill you when it hits you? Look at that.
Yo, what the?
That dude, that man wasn't even full health when he got hit like that. And then he went down to fucking one shot there. I don't know if that's just a mechanic or if that's just supposed to, I don't know if that's how it's supposed to work. And because I've never played this game, I don't know how a lot of shit's supposed to work or how characters are supposed to behave. Or how the enemy's supposed to behave. A lot of stuff I can't tell if it was just like random nonsense that happens in the game, or if it was just like glitches. And I can tell the obvious glitches, but just like some of them didn't seem natural. I don't know. That was good. All right. Fuck. Can we stop that, please? All right. Let me... Yo, David, what's good? What'd you request, David? Robot Chickens X-Rated Rescue Rangers. We'll do it. We'll do a try not to laugh after this. Which, Katai, that would be your request, I think. Adult Swim Europe. All right. Wait, what was it? Yeah, Robot Chicken. All right. All right.
Where's Gadget? Fat Cat is on the move, and if we don't do something soon, Sorry, I'm late, boys. I was picking out a new outfit. Gadget, where's your jumpsuit? You're not wearing... You're wearing... I have to go to the bathroom. You don't like it? Spin and a little turn.
Crikey! I can see Gadget's Parmesan cheese! I'm gonna go grab a quick shower.
Such a forgetful girl. Gadget, you're not wearing pants. None of you wear pants. How come it's okay for you boys, but when a woman... Chip, what are you doing? I'll be in my room with the door locked. Excuse you? You're a naughty girl. What has gotten into everyone, Zipper?
They're real nutty, that's what it is. Okay. Hell yeah, David.
Zipper!
Good. Right on, man. I don't know. I guess I'm happy we watched that. I suppose. Naked girls turn on horny dudes, even if it's furries. I'm glad we got to that conclusion. Oh, okay. Bro, what is this Asian Try Not to Laugh that you really want me to watch? What is your infatuation with the Asian portion of it? It can't just be a Try Not to Laugh? Does it have to be Asian? And what do I even type in? Just an Asian Try Not to Laugh? Try not to laugh about Asian people, Asian drivers, Asian what? Like what is the Asian variable that we're trying to achieve here? Mysterious. I'm gonna do a request that's a Try Not to Laugh, but I don't know if there's Asians in it. I don't understand. Seek the one. Well, I mean, we're gonna watch it, Mysterious, and if there's any Asians in there, well then, there you go. Which one is it? Good time. Well, it's been a while since we've watched something by a Deke. What's it? 66. Look, is it? It must be recent. Gotta be. Oh yeah, 5 days ago.
That client review was brutal.
We're gonna be underwater for weeks.
I'm already so pruny.
This is fixable.
All right. Do y'all want big face? Do y'all want the scene we have right now, or do you want me to switch it to big screen, little face? It's actually up to you, Katai, since this is your request. Oh, you have two of them on here. One of them is not that long. I kind of want to watch that one by Chris Barnett. Funny. Oh, I wonder if Drago, you're here, right? I wonder. Gotta watch that. China Insider with David Zhang. No, yeah, I know. Okay, I'll do it like that. Okay, Ty, I got you. Let me get a drink before we start. Hold on. Oh, shut up. Okay. Dude, we have some more Fat File videos in the watch later. I think I want to do one of those after this. One is about... What's it about? Raisins? I don't want to see what's going on there. Alright. David, I'm good. Alright, we're doing a Try Not to Laugh. 3, 2, 1.
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
That's what that's not supposed to.
I love putting on the snorkel and looking under the water and just looking at these fish that are all of these different, unique colors, and you don't even know what the fuck they're thinking.
I know what they're thinking.
What are they thinking?
He can swim?
Do you remember the I got your nose?
That's funny, because I got your dad.
Oh my lord.
Simon, don't touch my phone. You're excited.
That bird.
No face, no case.
Yummy. Filming a workout time lapse is not a good idea.
Listen, I know why you choose to have your little... What happened?
Oh, that one was good. I like that one. Jesus Christ, he went to
Kalia, what does that say?
Dimension.
Right
He got shook like a yoo-hoo.
moron. That's what it say?
Yes.
No one saves you milk, you moron?
Yes.
Missing the internet this morning of a YouTuber who snuck a camera in a massage parlor and exposed the employees for offering sexual favors. I visited the location last night to see if the accusations were true. And
I'm sorry, I rarely pause here, but there you go, Mysterious. There's your Asians. You were looking for Asians? Here they are. There you go. And they'll love you long time. For an extra $5. I almost made myself laugh. Okay, we're gonna go.
Last night to see if the accusations were true. And let's just say, they know how to fucking stroke that thing. We're talking spit, 2 hands, foreplay with the nutsack, rim jobs. At one point, I think they even shoved a fucking Sharpie up my...
That's how you know the food good when you got a call.
Well, that's how you know you need to slow down.
Damn.
Excuse me. What food stays hot in the fridge? Hot dogs.
Every poo-poo is pee-pee time. But not every pee-pee is poo-poo time. Huh? You ever think about that one, Mr. Batman? Huh?
Guys, you'll never believe. I just seen somebody fall and eat shit in that concrete. Fucking idiot, dude.
Materia de hamburguería. A spesa técnica garantía na spesa. Mac Pro.
You ladies want the jet zone?
Hey, you.
That.
Do you want one sushi roll or double it and give it to the next person?
That is diet.
Double it and give it to the next person. All right, doubling
Sushi rolls,
it.
bro.
Now we gotta find our next person.
No, by the time you give that to someone, it's bad. It's sushi. You gotta eat.
Très content, très joyeux.
And I've been to France. It's beautiful.
Et il est pas le seul ce soir.
Hey, escargot. I love a croissant. I love an omelette du fromage.
Yo, give that guy the mic. Give that guy the mic.
Oh, it's a black squirrel. It's my squigga. How you doing?
Yo, look at him like he wants to fight. The fuck you call me?
Turn that camera around.
That's hilarious. You can't make that up. You cannot make that up. That is funny. How about this?
My back. I can't move it.
After you.
Wow, your husband's so polite.
Yeah, actually. Why you always let me go first?
Just childhood habit.
What the fuck? Man, no treats for you.
Come on, bring them on. Come to Papa.
I really like you.
I really like you too.
Sucker. Now you.
She's a 5, but she can make a mean-ass meatloaf.
What sauce do you use?
2 pounds of hamburger meat, a little bit of wash your sister sauce.
I have to wash my sister to get sauce?
Yo. Oh my god. I can't. What the?
How do you know you're at a gay barbecue?
How?
All the hot dogs taste like shit.
Rosita! Rosita!
Damn.
Oh. Dylan, why are you black?
Yo, he wormed.
Daddy, you gotta answer some questions when you get up here.
What do you mean?
Why is my brother black?
Why is your brother black? What do you mean?
Yo, he's not black.
You
He's
gotta see
charcoal.
Somebody
He's
lying.
charcoal. Look at that.
Why are you white?
Why are y'all gray?
It's open.
I don't go out on dates with guys who don't open the door for me.
Oh, word?
Really?
Really?
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Why you keep following? Because you're naked in my store.
Bro, so you know what? I got caught blowing smoke in the bathroom. I don't know how. What's good, smoke?
Alright, tell your joke.
Ain't no way.
Why are you singing so funny?
Why?
Because...
Iconic
That was
automotive
good. I've never heard that one before.
I'm heading for the second tower!
Come on!
Oh no. Oh!
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Dag beetle represents the triumph of good over evil and the infamous metamorphosis.
I have this lobster on my belly.
I don't know why.
because, lobster.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
Just call me a...
That girl was getting ready to give you a whole ass goddamn thesis on her tattoo. Meanwhile, I have a 3-eyed panther tattooed on my left thigh. Why? I don't fucking know, man.
Penis, just touch my cheek before you leave.
New 5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
We can't turn the we can't turn the clock back.
Jesus.
I know it's after midnight. We can't turn the clock back.
Get him some coffee or end the game. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I was about to say, ain't nobody grabbing you.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Good evening.
Damn.
Good morning, sir. I'm the census taker. Are you married or happy?
I think it's because,
married.
I think it's because of that haircut, really. Yeah. Oh, no. How high are y'all? I never thought of doing that. Oh, bro, that's your son's room. Yup.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Girl, you holding a whole generation.
Don't hit your grandchildren like that.
Hey, that's child abuse.
You have Gen Beta in your hand.
Here's $5.
Oh, I'm not homeless. I'm a teacher.
It's $10.
Oh, you're into pronouns, huh? Well, let me shit in titty. Yahoo!
I they come.
No.
I beg, Central, lock this car now. I beg.
Damn, Shawty's got a melody.
I don't know what they mean.
What the fuck?
I don't like gay people. I don't like Muslims. I don't like abortions. I don't like anything liberal.
I'm gonna come.
Thanks for watching. This challenge was made with the help from members of my Discord server.
I fucking win. Ha! Yo, what was the funniest one? What was the funniest? Okay, the funniest one. Yo, dude.
You're into pronouns, huh? Well, let me shit in titty. Yahoo!
I they come.
The best part of that was him breaking after reading it. Like, he broke character, voice, everything. It's what came after. It's what made, like, what was funny to me. Okay. Hell yeah. All right. Let's check. Hold on. Where do I go here? Oh. Draco, are you here? By the way? If not, Katai, I'll run this other one that you requested when your boy actually has Riz. Like, is this from a dude's perspective? Like, when your homie has Riz? Or, like, you're a parent and your boy has Riz? He bringing home all the bitches. And you're like, what the fuck? Oh, Draco, you are here. Okay, cool. Let's check out China gives the best worker environment ever. What do you give them, juice boxes and shit and Lunchables? Make sure there's a toy in the. Make sure there's a toy with the food so they can play with it on their break. Is that the worker condition? Okay, I'm sorry. Here we go. Trying to get. This is obviously sarcasm.
Disclaimer, the following program is intended
From the title. I don't think this video is gonna do anything to try to get you to lead you to believe that China has the best worker environment. This is just a facetious title. So, because here in the States, we got what? Unions, we got OSHA, we got a whole bunch of fucking different committees and organizations and entities that will just go into your place of work and start making up all kinds of fucking rules and safety and blah 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 and yada yada yada. Hella crazy standards up in fucking America when it comes to a work environment.
for comedic purposes only. No David Zhang was harmed in the filming of this video, and no David Zhang is paid by the CCP to say the things he is about to say.
我只要说这个，你就放过我啊？他已经开始录了。Fine, I'll do it live.
Okay.
Chinese workers have the best work environment. No extreme work schedule. No 16-hour shifts or abusive management. Every worker enjoys a luxury 3-bedroom apartment for a mere price of $50 USD per month, plus
Yeah, not when there's like billions of you.
utilities. I am not paid to say this or have a gun pointed at my head. Phew, okay, I tricked the CCP agent into believing that I was going to publish this right after I recorded it. Since he didn't speak English, couldn't read English, I finally got
China Communist Party, right? That's CCP.
rid of him. All right, let's actually talk about the worker abuse that happens in China. This is in Guangdong. A man collapsed in a factory and medical staff was giving him first aid. This one also in a factory in Guangdong. Late at night, a garment worker collapsed to the ground. This one again in Guangdong. They got a lot of factories. A man fainted on the assembly line and was subsequently sent to the hospital for treatment. And this video here is an electronic factory worker falling onto the ground and started to shake. Yeah, it's pretty interesting, right? The people...
That's a lot of people falling out. However, let me just say this. When I was in the service, people fell out all the fucking time. Sometimes for this reason. But when you're in the military, no one really cares. Pass the fuck out or anything like that. And usually it's because you didn't drink water, you were standing out in the fucking heat, not drinking water. You were standing out in the fucking heat, locking your fucking knees, not bending your knees, or taking time to sit down. There was a shit ton of stuff you could have done to not pass the fuck out. But around every single military installation, all around the nation, there is one motherfucker right now in formation that is about ready to fucking tip the fuck over. Right? So, I mean, sometimes people pass out, but once it starts to become a reoccurring theme, maybe for the same company over and over again, or maybe for the same couple of companies over and over again, who are just known to overwork their staff. If you're overworking your people to where they're passing the fuck out, that's bad. Not even the army did that. I mean, they would work you to the fucking bone, but they would still allow you time to decompress and rest, right? Like, what the fuck is it like, man? I don't know. They allow you 6 hours of sleep, but it doesn't even have to be consecutively, as long as you get 6 hours, right? So, but I doubt they're working you like that. We'll see.
Who are making your
You
stuff...
at the very least get to go home, but you're probably working like 80-hour work weeks, which working an 80-hour work week, that even the most strongest willed of people, yo, bro, they'll crash eventually.
That costs 10 times less than you would be able to get in your home country is putting their lives on the line to be able to make those things. Well, I mean, there is no regulation or...
All I'm saying is that there probably is terrible work environments, but I'm also saying that sometimes people just pass the fuck out, and that shouldn't be, that should also be looked at and not taken into account when talking about these specific instances.
There's regulation, but there's no regulation enforcement in China, considering the fact that the CCP themselves, in their own companies, employ extreme work hours and regularly avoid enforcing those regulations. It's like your boss's boss's boss is doing this. No wonder it trickles down to every other company in China. Before we continue, I just want to give a big shout out to all the viewers who have donated and bought supers on this channel. You've really greatly helped us in terms of support and appreciation. Obviously, you left a lot of encouraging comments, so I deeply appreciate that, and thanks again for your support. All right, let's continue. This video shows a dormitory in a factory which is filled with dozens of bunk beds. Workers here are crowded in a dark and damp.
This is already you're a civilian and this is how you live? Well, people here in America would be taking shit for granted. It's crazy. Because how many factory workers, construction workers, coal mine workers sleep at their place of employment? Now, if you're a truck driver, you obviously sleep inside of your vehicle. That's standard. They all do, right? But if you're working inside of a fucking building, right, and you go to work and you leave work, but never leave the building, and if you do, you never even leave the compound. Oh, I would hate that way of living, really. That's like, you don't even really get that much freedom, and your entire life revolves around work, so you, man, you don't even get to go home. And when you do, this is your home, man. Not even your own little trailer or something. Just like, reminds me of basic training.
Room. Someone asked, how can they survive in these conditions?
There's no way. This I would assume there's communal showers or porta johns or just fucking, I don't know. I feel like you. When we were in transit in the service and they would put us in these big tents, I forgot what we called them. They were clamshells. They were like these huge tents, man, that could fit upwards to like 500 fucking people. And this right here reminds me of like we would be in transit from country to country or just traveling, right? And they would put us in these clamshells overnight, either to wait on a ride or wait on a plane or wait on a helicopter and stuff like that, or just wait on SP. And this is what it would look like. It was just bunk beds everywhere, and wherever there wasn't bunk beds, there were cots, right? And this place wasn't meant for any one person or persons or groups of people to live for an extended amount of time. No, that was just like a temporary place where you're just like in for a couple days, maybe a week, maybe at most a month, right? But you didn't stay there your entire time, right? You didn't live there. That was your and that's what this reminds me of, man. Just like temporary housing, a temporary place of stay, an extended stay, but not as nice because, you know. And then if you're trying to sleep, that's out the fucking window, bro. Like, and it's dark outside.
Hey, don't start typing yet, 50 Cent Army Trollbots. We're gonna get to the higher wage earners in a second, so just...
No, bro, there's no troll about it. As a civilian employee, I can understand, man, if you're in like if you're in the military, you're in a combat zone, and that's the way y'all have to live for the moment. That's the environment. Hey, listen, embrace the suck, okay? But you're a civilian worker. You shouldn't have to be. You shouldn't be living like a soldier. You shouldn't be living like a military personnel. You shouldn't be living like you're on a deployment. Man, that's just all around. It's just terrible. Regardless the work environments, if that's the way you're living, that's...
Stick around. In the comments, people are sarcastically saying that they should follow the Geneva Convention, which do not allow more than 8 people or 8 prisoners in a cell. And yet here, People have commented it's more like the Nazi concentration camp. Of course, nothing will change because you've
Yeah, but those people want to be there. That's the difference. No one wanted to go in those fucking gas chambers.
got videos like this. Workers kowtowing to their bosses on live cam.
Is that standard in China? You gotta do that for your bosses? What? I thought that was a sign of respect. You did that to, like, your elders. Like, your elders, man. The old people. It's a show of respect but, like, I thought it was just like a bow. To get on one knee, damn near almost kiss the ring like it's a fucking mafia boss. For your employer. You got me fucked up. No.
And guess what? The person who posted this video on Douyin, the Chinese TikTok, got a phone call saying you have to delete this video. He refused because he wanted to expose what's going on here.
哥把那抖音删一下。为啥了？还挂了你啊？为啥了？你是干啥的了？你这就对我们造成负面影响。那你们敢做不敢让发呀？
Oh, it looks like you don't like being exposed, because that might eventually lead to...
You cause negative impact. No, you're mad because you got exposed. That's what it is. You're causing the negative impact. It's just people see you now.
People being upset. But either way, it's a bigger work culture thing in China, right? You were very familiar with this. But like I mentioned, it's from the above. So when it trickles down, everybody feels like they have a divine decree to work people to the death. So essentially in China, when you're a worker, no matter whether you're making 10,000 a day or 1,000 a day or 100 a day, you are treated like you're a livestock, ox or a horse on a farm. Now, when you think about it, right, the analogy is you see these animals, the livestock on a farm, you'd be like,
Which there's a lot of billionaires and a lot of people that own their own company. Not just in China, but all over the world and even in America, that probably do look at their employees this way. They just don't treat them like that. You know what I mean? There's a difference. Okay? You know, it's one thing if I think you're a piece of shit, but if I don't really have a reason for like getting in your face and getting all animated with you, then I'm not. You know what I mean? It's just like, I can keep it to myself. That guy's a piece of shit. Whatever. But that's what most employers think. They just don't treat you that way. They're not gonna treat you that way because here in America, we also have the regulations, but guess what we have that China doesn't? We have motherfuckers that are going to enforce that shit. Hard, bro. Hard. The last thing you want to hear as a civilian employee in America is, hey, HR needs to see you. Fuck, man, what did I do? I didn't do anything. Okay, so I made one dick joke, bro. Big deal. I fucking, what are you even talking about? We're all adults here. Dude, I'm telling you, it's like...
They're pretty happy. They get to eat their grass. They get to graze the land. And, you know, as long as they don't leave the cage or the wire fences, they live a pretty happy lifestyle. Except, did you know that down the line, maybe a mile away, is an actual slaughterhouse where these animals would eventually end up at? So the idea here is that, and this is happening more frequently too, Chinese...
It's crazy, isn't it? Like, the parallel. Like, look at how these animals live. But it's okay, right? Because they're animals. But their human counterparts are living the exact same way. In damn near almost the exact same structure. Albeit their structure has hard standing walls. But it's the same fucking same, man. And I've stayed in tents like this before.
A mile away is an actual slaughterhouse where these animals would eventually end up at. So the idea here is that, and this is happening more frequently too, Chinese people are realizing they're like livestock. They're like the working ox on a farmland or a working horse trying to carry a person on its back or a carriage. The big idea here is that why bother improving your conditions when you can keep these people at the levels of a livestock facility? As long as you keep them somewhat fed, they won't revolt because many of them have no time to revolt. They can barely make their daily wages to be able to eat 3 meals or, send some money away or even be able to afford rent.
God, dude. These Chinese workers, they would all be employees of the month here in America. Because, like, how much they work, how much they're willing to work, how much bullshit they're willing to put up with, how much shit and they don't give it, like, they don't care, man. Really. They'll work for 24 straight hours. Not even complain. Well, maybe they do complain, but in their head, right? All these people would be employees of the month here in America if they were employed here. Really. They don't need much. They just need some food, a place to sleep, and they will work their ass off to the fucking bone for you. I mean, good lord. If you treated them better, imagine how much better your company would be. Right? If you actually gave them an incentive to work even harder than what they're working right now, because they're working their ass off for fucking nothing. It seems like, anyway. At least from the outside looking in. But maybe to them, they have everything they need. Yeah, sure, their life could be better. They wish they had an extra 30 minutes of sleep. But to them, maybe it's what, I don't know, man.
When you don't even have those needs met, why would you bother protesting? Because the alternative to this is homelessness. And this picture here really sparked a interesting discussion online.
And some people would say, oh, we'll just boycott. Yeah, but you got to think about it. If 2 to 3,000 people boycotted, there's 2 to 3,000 people that are willing to take over those jobs that are empty. It's just the way it. But this is big business. Look at all these people. You lose 3,000, whatever. Work still goes on. We'll replace them tomorrow, right? But I don't think boycott will help these people at all for anything.
The top photo here is the Terracotta Warriors, which is in Xi'an. It's a World Heritage Site, I believe. And obviously, you know, these are the grave goods, the burial byproducts that came with the first emperor of the Qin dynasty, right? So it's a very historical thing. The bottom photo here is a job fair. Now, you see the comparison, right?
Wow.
Now, people in the comments were making things like, wow, looks like the Terracotta Warriors have more space in between them than at the job fair.
No, it almost looks like nothing has changed and nothing has evolved. The only thing that has evolved is the environment. The relationship between the people and the ones that hold the keys to everything is still the same. That dichotomy still exists. It's still there. The only thing that's changed is everything's made out of, I don't know, man, nice materials now instead of rock and stone and dirt.
They're more densely packed down in the job fair. And even the caption says, the bottom people are the ox.
Well, to be fair, back in these times, there was probably less people on the planet. There was probably less people in the world. There was probably less people in China, right? So, naturally, over the course of time, there's constantly a boom in people. The hundreds of thousands of people are born every single day now, as opposed to back then. It was probably a lower number of people being born. But then again, maybe this isn't an accurate depiction. Maybe this is just something that was set up to just like make it seem like.
And horse warriors. Another comment says, we're not even allowed to enter that job fair if you're above 35 years old. And others say this looks more like a burial site than an actual job fair. So I mentioned something about why not go protesting, right? You have no workers' right. Might as well try to protest.
Yeah, there's no one to enforce it. You can protest here because you have a union, and they'll help you. And you even have lawyers here, and workers' rights, and workers' comp, and a whole bunch of shit that will keep an employer from fucking you over. A lot of people take it for granted, right? Really do. Like, I know your boss might get on your nerves, but at least your boss isn't this guy. Well, not him, but you know the person he's talking about, right? At least when you get off work, you go home to your own house with your own yard, with your own people, with your own food. You get your own sleep with your own TV, with your own privacy. Yeah, not these people. So, like, you know, next time you hate your job, think about this, because
protest. See, the irony is that the CCP says we're all about workers' rights. When we reach the communist utopia, there will be workers' rights for everybody. Except now we're not necessarily in that utopia yet. We're in a socialist stage, so we can't really worry about your workers' rights. Because this is what happens when you do protest.
You get arrested. Yeah. I mean, is it a protest if it's just one person? I just saw one very angry lady. When I think of a protest, I think of 5 or more people. Is there a standard for what a protest is, or can you protest by yourself? I don't think you can protest by yourself. Protesting by yourself is simply you just causing a public disturbance. Or can we actually say that this woman was legitimately protesting? In my head, I expect a protest to be like, yeah, she got taken. Yeah, that sucks. I just thought a protest had to be a group, a gaggle, an entity of, like, you know. But I guess, yeah, I suppose you could still protest as a singular Lone Ranger, right? No one would hear you in what you're protesting. Not even the people around you would care because you're the only one. The only way these protests work is if it's people en masse, not just solo dolo screaming at the top of your lungs. You're not going to accomplish anything that way anyways, regardless what your reasoning is.
And in these videos, what's happening is these are all recent. They're from the 2 sessions period, which is still ongoing, these meetings in Beijing. In order to avoid for these people who are petitioning for their miseries to go to Beijing, they sent personal guards to watch these people 24/7 to ensure that they do not escape their homes to go to Beijing, hop on a train or a plane.
What? Why can't they go to Beijing? Why can't they go to Beijing?
And in these videos, what's happening is these are all recent. They're from the 2 sessions period, which is still ongoing, these meetings in Beijing. In order to avoid for these people who are petitioning for their miseries to go to Beijing, they sent personal guards to watch these people 24/7 miseries to go to Beijing. In order to avoid for these people who are petitioning for their miseries to go to Beijing, they sent personal guards to watch these people 24/7 to ensure that they do not escape their homes.
Oh, so they want to go to Beijing to petition for their rights and to... It's almost like, I'm going to go talk to my senator or my congressman, right? But you're on your way to his office. And then someone gets in front of you talking about you ain't going there. What do you mean? You ain't going to talk to the fucking congressman. Bull fucking shit, I'm not. What are you talking about? Like, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like trying to keep someone from testifying. So you kill them before they get on the fucking stand, right? But in this case, they're just using fear tactics and intimidation. I don't know.
To go to Beijing, hop on a train or a plane.
你在干嘛呢？玩的。玩什么呢？我在玩。你到我们小区来，在这个地方干嘛？我在小区玩不行吗？不行。又不是你的小区啊，你说。这不是我们的小区，是你的小区吧？哎，你俩干啥呢？你俩干啥的？啊？你俩干啥的？你是上班的？啊？ 你说个话，说个话，说个话。
So yeah, many petitioners are under surveillance by actual police or secret police staff. So
it's secret police, man. This guy's in sweatpants. Either undercover police. That's wild. That is. Against your own people too. I think I'd have to quit. I think I have to quit, but again, bro, I'm not. Maybe these cops think that what they're doing is just, but I know good and goddamn well if I was still in the service or if I was on the police force here in America and they were wanting me to do something against civilians that I found unjust or just not, like, I'd quit. I'm not doing that. But I don't know. You need to keep your job just as much as these people want good jobs, so you do what you do, man. Everyone plays along, and if they have to fuck you over to keep themselves from being fucked over, then that's just the way it goes. It's just It's just, in this country, it's just a non-stop circular Ferris wheel of fucking people over to try to avoid being fucked over yourself. Really. That's all it is.
So they literally spent more time, resource, and manpower to watch the people who are trying to tell the government that they have problems than actually solving the problems for them. And this woman on a construction site says that next life, she'd rather be a dog than a human.
我说句难听话，下辈子头上的狗都比头上的人强，看俺家也比这好过。
有累到想放弃。
Hey, you know what, lady? I feels you. If reincarnation is real, I want to come back as a dog too. But not like a dog on the streets or like a homeless dog or like a fighting dog. I want to come back like, I don't know, like as a dog to a good home, good owner. That'd be great, bro. It'd be fantastic. I'd love to come back as a dog. Fuck coming back as a human again. I did the whole human thing. Let me try the dog stuff for a while.
的收获吗？
想放弃不敢放弃，你一放弃这家不完了，上有老下有小的，都得长得是有的吃喝的。
She works more than 10 hours a day and makes a little over 100 yuan a day. That's about, $20, less than $20. Like I mentioned, ultimately these people have no choice but to continue.
$20, 10 hours a day. And China's a global power. And that's how much you're paying your people. 10 hours a day and you make $20 equivalent for 10 hours? Dog. There's jobs in America that pay $20 an hour. I used to have a job where the only thing I did was hit a couple buttons on a computer, hit copy, hit print, hit scan, load it onto a CD, and mail that CD. That's it. $16 an hour. In 1 hour, I made almost what this lady did in 10. And I sat in a fucking chair all day. For 8 hours, I sat in a chair. Sat in a chair on a computer, doing shit, scanning documents, putting those documents onto a CD, and then putting an address on that disc, putting it in the fucking envelope, putting an address on the envelope, mailing it. That's all I did. This lady's out here doing manual labor, 10 plus hours, $20. Good God. That's just... So again, if you live here in America, the next time you hate your job or you want to fucking complain, you think about this lady. Because not even working at a gas station is that bad. In 2 hours, let's say you work at a gas station, you make minimum wage, right? Let's say you make $7.25 an hour. That's how much minimum wage was when I was younger. So maybe it's gone up. Let's say it's 8, right? Make a minimum wage at a gas station, right? In 2 hours, you were still... In 2 hours... You were already past this lady. You got $16 in 2 hours. She has 20 in 10. You're winning out compared, man, really. So next time you feel bummed or you feel annoyed or frustrated, good God. That's... Working 10 hours a day and getting $20 is some shit that, like, your father makes you do whenever you're 16 years old to teach you some responsibility and work ethic. That's not some shit that your employer should be doing to you when you're like, I don't know, 30.
Simply because the alternative is starvation. And that's what I said, right? They know how to keep the livestock fed at just enough. Aside from the fact that there's literally poisonous food and unsafe tofu-dread construction out there that could potentially cause accidents along the way. But, these are replenishable, right? You wouldn't, as a slaughterhouse, you wouldn't be so considerate as the individual livestock comes in or the individual supply comes in. You're more worried about the long-term supplies, right? And that's what precisely the CCP is worried about, the decline in overall population, the slowly aging population. Sounds really bad, but that's literally how things are.
China's population falls for a third straight year, posing challenges for its economy. Maybe, I don't know, man, start giving a shit about the people that keep your economy afloat. Start giving a fuck about the people that actually make it to where you do register on the global scale. Because there's a lot of countries that we have on this planet that are not even fucking worthy of talking about. Not even worthy of bringing up in a conversation. But China's a global power. They are, right? So if you want to keep that global power status and not turn into like, I don't know, fucking Zimbabwe or some shit, then you start treating your people better, man. Like, oh no. It's like it's not hard to treat your workers good, man, or to make sure that they have. You don't have to make sure that they're comfortable. Being comfortable is a luxury in life, but at least make sure that they're properly compensated, and that you show a little bit that you give a fuck about the fact that they're even alive, right? You don't have to like them. You don't have to be friends with them. You don't have to invite them over for fucking martinis, but at least show that, like, hey man, I see you. You're working hard. I love you for it. You know, you're great for the company, stuff like. But like, nah, man. When you look at your employees like animals, you don't really care. Does the butcher give a fuck about the feelings of the cow before he makes a burger out of it? No, not at all, right? So that's a tough break for you guys, man. That's just.
So let's address the elephant in the room. David, you're all.
The one-child policy has backfired on them. Has it though? They already have a lot of people. Without the one-child policy, they'd have even more. And with even more people, I mean, I just feel like thousands of people, like, how many people are in China? $1.4 billion people. And that's with the one-child rule, right? So, even then, 1.4 billion, which is just crazy, bro. They be going at it like rabbits because, I mean, we don't have such limit here in America, and we haven't even broke 500. We haven't even broke 500 million people in America, and we got people here that be pumping out 10 plus fucking kids in their lifetime, right? But yeah, 1.4 billion. So I don't think that's really messing with them too much. It's just no. The population rates are going down, but the population rates don't matter if no one wants to fucking live there. The population rate is going down not because less people are being born or because more people are dying, but because maybe these people are leaving. You know what? I'm going to go to another country where I can make more money and have a livable wage and be somewhat comfortable and not feel like I'm in jail just by going to work. This feels like a prison, right? But they leave, right? Tons of people leave for better opportunities. They leave for here, right? So, I don't know. That's
always talking about the lower end, the low wage earners, right? What about the middle income class or the higher wage earners? Well, I've got just the right stuff for you now. So recently a movement from the community on Twitter or X started. It's called horseandox.icu. The purpose of this is that Chinese workers can submit which company they work for and exactly how many hours they work and have it all listed in an entry which is available publicly online that you can go and see for yourself. So far, at the time of this recording, there's over about 2,000 plus entries.
It's amazing China did not have a civil war yet. Is the Chinese civilian population allowed to own firearms? I can't remember if that's the case or not.
From different companies across China, and more will come, and they'll actually be doing maps and data sets for them. There are some submissions I thought would be interesting to read out to you. This one reads,
not going to be a civil war then, at all. Hell, here in America, we have all the guns. And we've had a civil war, but we won't have another one. Those motherfuckers don't have guns at all. So, to have a civil war with who? The government? L. With who? The what is it? Like the fucking the Chinese, the Yakuza? Who you going to civil war with? Nobody to go to war with, man. And especially when you got no weaponry to go to war with anybody, right? At least in the case of us, we have it. The other side doesn't. They got like whistles and tassels and fucking shirts that say gun free zone. I don't know, but yeah, there's not gonna be a civil war. There'd be no point. That'd be an L as soon as they decided to even do it. Not to mention that they know what kind of party they have, bro. They have communism, man. They know how that goes. They know how communism operates. They know what would happen to them. Right? Civil war. Look what happened to that lady, and she was just protesting. Can you imagine taking up arms against the motherfuckers? Like,
interfering in private life, the company provides accommodation and monitors employees in many ways. An undercover agent is arranged in each room, basically a worker.
Yeah, that right there, I'd leave. I can't. I'd leave the whole goddamn country, bro. Like, and a lot of these people, oh, I have to work, I don't have a choice, I'll starve. I understand. And I understand if that's why you want to stay. But if you're hungry here, bruh, you can be hungry somewhere else. You can be hungry somewhere else that might pay you a little bit more money. That's just
And when you go back to the dormitory after work, you feel like you're always being watched. Every move of your private life is monitored by the management, so that employees are controlled by the company in all aspects. You're asked clearly where you go and what you're going to do after work.
Yeah, wherever the fuck it's communism. I'm trying so hard not to like gradually get more and more upset, but it's communism. Communism, man. It's garbage. So let's just not get mad and just.
Employees can't get out of the circle, and it's difficult to connect with people outside the circle. Life is just work. And this is at a piano school in Shenzhen, Guangdong province. Another one reads, this happened, so this one is at a Lenovo factory. Due to high-intensity work, fainting and sudden death are common. If the most unlucky business...
Fainting and sudden death. You just die. That's...
Outsourcing employees die in the dormitory. So there seems to be a translation error here. There will be no corresponding compensation measures. I think the translation is trying to say that if the contract worker...
For a large factory like Lenovo with 10,000 or 20,000 won, the number of sudden deaths and comas I knew in a month of work alone was more than a dozen. That's bad. More than a dozen in 1 month. What is won? The 10,000 employees, or I don't know what won is. Y-U-A-N. I mean the Y is silent, just one. Oh no.
First passes in the dorm, then there won't be any compensation. The employees who died in the Lenovo dormitory on New Year's Eve only received 30,000 yuan of compensation, which is about $3,000.
Hey, that's enough. Good Lord.
And each roommate was given a shut-up fee.
I have prepared a Thomas's breakfast.
Given a what?
The employee had an accident in the factory, then
the employees who died in the Lenovo dormitory on New Year's Day in 24 finally received 3 weeks. Oh, won is their money of humanitarian compensation from the factory, and each roommate was given a shut-up fee. Oh, so hush money. You gave these motherfuckers compensation so that they wouldn't say anything about the fact that the reason that this guy died was because you were working him more than you would actually work an actual animal. Like an actual workhorse. Like an actual bull. Like an actual cow. Like, bruh. Oh, man.
Compensation will be higher. And this one is from everybody's favorite drone company, DJI. So for a long time, working overtime until 10 p.m. every day was just a normal requirement, even if there is no emergency guest. Household requirements, employees...
And hell, there's people in America that probably do pass out from working because they did decide to work overtime on their own volition. And 9 times out of 10, the reason people choose to work overtime is because they get time and a half. You get paid more. But these people don't even have that. There's not even an incentive to work these long hours. Like, if I was getting paid time and a half and I was getting paid just simply extra for working past my original hours, and you told me that I had no choice, I had to work an extra 6 hours and I was dog-ass tired, at least I know I'm getting properly compensated. But for this, it's not even fun. Not even fun. It's not even, yo, China, your country sucks, bruh. Really. And that's not even a slight to the people. It's just like, the way you do this, mainly talking to the leadership of China, y'all suck. Y'all fucking trash, man. Y'all absolute garbage. That's all I can say. And no one can really smooth this over and make light of it. Really, no one can make this sound good. Nobody can make this sound. No one can spin this in a good way. Y'all suck, bruh. Y'all fucking suck in every sense of the word. Suck. And yo, just keep paying people off and keep making them shut the fuck up if it makes you feel better, I suppose. I guess. It's like killing off the one girl that said she had a little dick so she won't tell all the other girls that you have a little dick. It's just like, okay.
Dare not to go home at 8 to 9 o'clock for fear of being treated as an alien by colleagues and being beaten by the leader. Beaten is essentially berating or being, reduced in terms of performance. If there is an urgent need, it is also necessary to work overtime continuously until 1 to 2 a.m. Even female colleagues who just had children have the privilege of getting off work at 9 o'clock only in the tacit permission of the leader and colleagues. Now, there's also specific examples which I'll show you. So this one is
Right. So, got a question for China. Your GDP is 17.79 trillion. Treating your people how you do. We treat our people better, and look at this. Oh, look at that. Oh, would you look at that? We actually give a fuck about our employees. Doesn't give a fuck about its people. Gives a fuck about its people. Doesn't give a fuck about its people. Gives a fuck about its people. Doesn't give a... Do y'all understand?
From Tencent, maker of WeChat, and of course, they're invested in many video games. This man works 12 hours or more, 6 days a week, no compensation for overtime, 9 and 6.
And on top of that, what I just showed you, you're working these people to death, and that's your GDP. We're not working our people to death, and we still blow you out of the water. So one would say that we're working smarter, not harder. Right? Because our employees in America aren't dying straight up, like suddenly dying. Right? But y'all's are. Because work. And we're not doing that yet. We're still better. Why? Is that extra work really doing anything for you? Is that more than 12 hours, 6 days a week, no overtime comp actually doing anything for you? Is that, what's that doing? What's that making better? Is that achieving anything really comparatively to us? Because, everyone always wants to compete with us. China's always competing with us and vice versa, right? So is that really doing anything to help you get with us, get on our level? No. And it hasn't been forever because it's communism. It blows ass. So how does it feel? You're doing all this extra shit, yet it still doesn't even compare to us. And we're not doing any of this extra shit with our employees. Our employees get vacation, they get time off, they get fucking they get paid leave, like and y'all are like 367 days a year. And those are the results. Us, you. Cut it out, bro. Give your people a break. Fuck, man.
As an internet-related employee. Essentially, he's in the category of the, say, software programmers, software engineers, etc. This man works again for DJI, the drone maker. He works 12 hours, 8 to 12 hours, no overtime, also 6 days a week. This man works for BYD, our most beloved Chinese EV maker. More than...
Wow, dude. Negative consequences for refusing overtime. That's annoying. I don't think I've ever worked for an employer that there was negative consequences for refusing overtime. I know one time my employer got mad because I had just worked an 8-hour shift and I fucking left, and I get a phone call like 45 minutes after I get done with my shift talking about, I need you to come back in until close. And I was like, no, I'm off. No, bye. But that's just...
This man works for BYD, our most beloved Chinese EV maker. More than 12 hours a day, 7 days a week as a factory worker. He does get overtime pay though. This woman works for China Unicom, which is a state-owned telecom company. She's a public employee working 12 hours or more, 6 days a week with partial overtime. And this man works for Baidu, China's Google, as a laborer, which does 7 days a week and more than 12 hours a week.
I feel like Walmart employees get paid better than some of these people. Than most of these people.
Specifically, of these 2,000 entries, or 2,000 plus, about 770 of these entries are people who submitted that they work more than 12 hours a day, usually doing that 996 or more, and they even work 6 or 7 days a week. So yeah, this happens to every level of the income brackets in China. It doesn't just apply to the lower end. Now, what are some of the symptoms that they experience? A lot of vision problems, a lot of back pain, which is pretty common in office jobs, a lot of psychological pain as well. I'm sure that's what you get from the overpressure as well as strenuous daily sort of hours of sitting. It's not just physical pain.
Bro, at this point, I think you're better off joining the Chinese military. For real. Because what? Work your ass off to the bone for that? Hold on. Nova, stop! Oh my god! Oh, never mind. Good God. Never mind, bro. Oh my God. It's just all bad. Entry-level pay for soldiers in China is significantly lower than in the United States. With an entry-level PLA, soldiers earning around $108 per month, compared to roughly $1,900 for their American counterpart. That's why we would beat the shit out of y'all in combat. You pay your people $108. We get paid $1,900. Let me put this in terms y'all might be able to understand, right? You want a professional sports team. The competition pays $108 for their point guard. I pay $100,000 for my point guard. Whose team's gonna win? Whose point guard is going to be better? Now, I'm not saying that just because it's expensive, it's good, but that's usually how it works. You get better results out of something that you pay more for, right? Right. So America paid Michael Jordan billions of dollars, but I guarantee had Michael Jordan been Chinese, they would have paid him 27 cents. That's just it, because that's how y'all operate. Stupid. I don't even understand it. I don't even with that much of a GDP, bro, and y'all are so fucking frugal with y'all's that's crazy. All right, let's see what we're watching next. Katai, you in here? When your boy has Riz. Let me check what was in my watch later. I think I put some stuff in there. Oh no. Okay, I think I had put some stuff in here and just forgot about it. No. Okay, I think we got through all of these. The only one we haven't done yet is America's Raisin Cartel by the Fat Files. So we're gonna go ahead and run yours, Katai. Oh, hold on. Chat Music has a new video out. Oh, we can definitely do that here. For sure. Let me check out Katai's first, and then we'll do that one, Kevin. Hold on. Okay. Oh, hold on. Here we go.
Friday night with the best bro. Let's go, baby.
Yes, sir.
Like, enjoy your night out partying, normal people.
Yes.
With all the flirting and emotionless sex they're having. Stupid, right?
So dumb, right?
You gonna answer that, or?
Oh, nah.
Who is it, anyway?
Nobody.
Why are you being all secretive, bro? Like, what is it, your secret girlfriend? Like, yeah, right.
Oh my god, it's about to be an ex-girlfriend, bro. You'd send me that many text messages back to back like that, bro? Like, nah. I don't like that. Bro, you either send one long-ass message, you send nothing. That ding, 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 ding. Oh, I forgot to send this too. Oh, I forgot to send this too. Oh my god, I gotta tell him this too. And it's like back to back, like in 30 seconds, you sent 50 text messages. I've dealt with that shit before. I don't like it. I've already broken up with this girl, and the video has, it's like, we're not even 30 seconds in. I already broke up with her. It's over.
I mean, it is a girl, but...
What? Dude, we don't know any girls, like... So what are we gaming tonight?
Monster Hunter.
Look, man, I can't hang out tonight.
What do you mean?
I gotta be somewhere.
Where do you gotta be? This is what we always do.
I got a date, okay, man? That's who's texting me. I got a date.
A date? Dude, neither of us have game, right?
Look, bro, I lied. I got W Riz.
No, you don't.
I got that unspoken Riz.
I think I would know if my best bro had Riz, okay?
I'm a Rizzard, Harry.
Why are you lying?
Only smashing I'm doing tonight is those cheeks.
Nah,
I'm a domestic terrorist. No, you're not. Call me Osama Riz Laden. Stop, because I'm about to terrorize them. Nah, on the streets of Victorian era London. Nah, call me Jack the Rizzer. I don't even recognize you anymore. What have you become? Look, bro, next time, okay? You're still my boy, obviously. Yeah, right? Next time, man. I mean, congrats, like, on the yams and all that. I really appreciate that, dude. Maybe she's got a friend we can slingshot you in for a win sometime. That would be super chill. All right? Are you sure you don't want to stick around for a minute, though? Because my mom made pizza bites. About that.
Okay, pizza bites are in the oven, sweetie. All right, Mom, he's going
he
out.
Smashed your mom.
Where are you going?
Mama's got a date.
Nah.
Oh, the date's with his mom.
I'll meet you in the car. Oh. Nah, I'm sorry you had to find out like this. You're not a real friend, you're a rat. I don't know about rat, but do you mean cartoon mouse that brings smiles to children and adults everywhere? No. Like Walt Disney. No. Or if I am a rat that's all up in your mom's kitchen. Cooking her gourmet shit. Ratatouille. To complete the rat triplet, how about a nice family adopts me, raises me as a human child, call me Stuart Rizzo. But for real, we'll be back later, so save me some of those pizza bites, dude.
You're about to be entrusted.
Dude. That reminds me of a video that I watched where this guy shows up to pick up this chick, and it just so happens to be the mom of the guy that he told on Xbox Live 20 years ago that he was gonna fuck his mom. You know how people be saying shit on Xbox Live? Yeah, well, I'm gonna fuck your mom. Yeah, well, guess what? He grew up, found homie, found his mom, took her to Pound Town. It's like a skit. It's not a real thing, but it was so funny, and that reminds me of that. Like, bro, he was your nemesis in game, and now he's your nemesis in real life. Good lord. His KD is higher, and he smashed your mom. You gotta leave town. You gotta go on the lam. Change your name to Pedro. Pick up a new hobby. Maybe spelunking? I don't know. That's just... Alright, we got... Oh, no. Is that with orange? Yeah. Okay, chat music. Wait. There's a new Shrek movie? Wait, which one are you wanting to watch? The first one, right? Yeah, we'll just go with the most recent one. Shrek? Okay. There's a new Shrek movie? Funniest Shrek 5 trailer? Yo, should we just watch the Shrek 5 trailer? I haven't seen the Shrek 5 trailer. There's a Shrek 5 trailer? There's a Shrek 5? Bruh. I didn't know there was a Shrek 3. Yeah, I stopped watching after like Shrek 2. I think that was it. And I really did not keep up. All right, oh yeah. Shrek 5. Yeah. Shrek 5. It's 28 seconds long. Wait, no. How long is the actual trailer? This one was by Universal Picture. It's 28 seconds, but this one is a minute and a half. Yeah, I stopped at Shrek 2. Okay. I don't know. Let's see.
Hey, Magic Mirror, who's the fairest of them all?
I was gonna ask, what's is Eddie Murphy and Mike Myers coming back to do their voices? I guess so.
Why, Shrek, of course.
Ew, Dad!
Ooh, Mama like. Who's making this stuff?
Not me!
Whoa! Shrek 5, starring Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, Cameron Diaz, and Zendaya?
I knew I recognized one of their fucking voices. Okay, that was it. I guess. Maybe it's this one, Shrek 5 trip. Hold on.
Fast challenge!
All right, fastest route through the city. The secret is to just keep going in a straight line. No matter.
I wanna watch the trailer first so that we can do chat music after. Maybe this is. Hold on.
There was a time when people feared them, but things have changed. Now they're part of the world, living alongside humans. They're not monsters anymore. They're icons. So popular that even kids aren't scared of them anymore.
And let me guess. No, never mind. I'm not even gonna guess. This is like... They used to be evil and monsters, and now they live among us, and we've been living in harmony. And something's gonna happen in the movie that's gonna require the ogres to revert back to their animalistic, violent ways to save the day. And they might scare some people, but they'll be seen as a hero. And that storyline I've heard so many times. Like, oh, they live among us now. Like Transformers, man, or just like, I don't really know if I like the idea of just like, I liked when everyone was afraid of him. Everyone thought that he was. I've missed some movies, but I don't know, that whole idea. I've seen that in several other films and TV. So this one's fake. Is it? Okay, well then never mind. I don't know what the fuck we're doing. Oh, this is like if ChatGPT tried to make a new Shrek movie. Bro, I thought it was real. Because this... Nah. Because Universal released theirs 8 days ago. And then this one was 2 days ago. With half the views, but I thought that was... Okay, never mind. We're not going to finish that then. We're not going to watch it. Hopefully that's not the actual case, though. That's not the actual plot. I've seen that plot play out quite a few times. Here we go.
Over the past several days, 3 females have been found dead.
Looks like someone's going after these girls.
Another case of people killing hookers and who want us to care. All right. Here we go.
What did I just see? This didn't release. This escaped. This looks like one of those scam ads that play on free mobile games. Seeing this make...
Yo, people are fucking ruthless. There wasn't much in there to... There wasn't much in there to be like, oh, this is terrible. But like, again, bro, I haven't seen Shrek 3 or 4. So maybe this is a continuation off of that. I don't fucking know. Dude, yeah, I forget that I forget that Cameron Diaz voices Fiona. Yeah.
We finally decide to go to therapy. Look how they massacred my boys. That's Shrunk and Dinky. How do I unwatch a trailer? Shrek overdosed on DreamWorks nightmare work, Shrek with RTX.
No, I don't think this will be worse than Snow White. Again, I didn't see much. The trailer was like 20 seconds long. And there wasn't much to like, but there also wasn't much to hate. I don't know, bro. I don't have much invested in the Shrek movie, so but this is funny.
On our designs, we got Brain Run, Trend 5 Live 4, GTA 6. Look, we had.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
TikTok to the mirror. We are so hip with the kids. The original design of Shrek in the found lost footage looks better than this. Far, far away has a fucking fentanyl crisis. It's just counteracting my Eigen profile. Now my migraine is back. Who the fuck are those people? This isn't a trailer, it's a threat. Donkey looks like he broke out of rehab. This looks like when kids' movies make Happy Meal ads. Dear DreamWorks, single fools isn't less than a month. You could have waited. This one should have stayed in this one. Sonic Protocol needs to be activated.
Sonic Protocol needs to be activated. Isn't that when like the first Sonic trailer came out and like people in mass were like, no, 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 that looks like shit. And they changed it. Surprisingly, in a bold move by Hollywood, they listened to the fans and they changed it and they made Sonic look dope. They made Sonic look badass. The first Sonic was awful. It looked bad. And they changed it, which is very rare to see happen, right? The fans scream their disapproval and the people making they're just like, okay, we heard you, got it, cool. That rarely ever happens. So that was good, right? But I don't know. I'm not gonna watch this movie because I like I said, I got over Shrek after Shrek 2. I don't care.
Like they lived through 3 world wars, what the fuck? Shit looks like a mobile game ad whose central gameplay is just Shrek themed Candy Crush. The original design of Shrek in the found lost footage looks better than this. Far, far away has a fucking fentanyl crisis. Shut it.
So I will say, every single person that commented will watch this movie. They will. I will not. Again, I enjoyed the first Shrek, the second one. They were good at the time. And you know what? They still hold up today. I could rewatch Shrek 1 and Shrek 2 and still enjoy my time. Right? But Shrek as the character, the universe of Shrek, it never interested me enough to want to continue watching the movies. I was like, okay, I saw those two. Yeah, it's fine. He's going to continue being a big green ogre in the next couple films. If there are any other films after this, right? I'm good, right? So that's just the way it is. I have no love nor hatred for that trailer. It's just like, oh, another movie. That's another Shrek. And I'm sorry, but it's a little hard for me to get excited for your 5th movie. Bruh. I don't know about you guys, but like my brain, I can't. Man, I can't take it. Your 5th movie. No other ideas. No brand new character. Right? No brand new Shrek 5. Not insert brand new name of a film. Not this so and so. Not The Thing. Not the movie. Not the newest thing in Hollywood. Not the #1 movie in America. Not that. Shrek 5. Cinco. We had 1, 2, now on 5. 5. I'm over it. Bro, you put a 5 after your film, I'm not watching it. You've had enough times to make it fun, to make it good. Now, you're just milking it. At 5, you're milking it. Name one good movie that had a 5th and was good. Maybe a handful. Maybe, bro. There's like an Avengers movie somewhere in there in that conversation. But one movie, bro. One movie. Give me one franchise that the fit. Harry Potter, I'll give you that. If Lord of the Rings would have had a 5th movie, the 5th movie would have been fire. But, bro, outside of some outliers, bro, name a franchise that had 5 movies and the 5th one was fire. No. Man, no. It, like, you put 4 or 5, I'm done. Put 4 and 5, I'm done, bro. You get 3. You get 3. I made an exception for Harry Potter because I like Harry Potter, because I'm a nerd. And there was 8 books, so naturally, 8 movies. Right? Whatever. Right? That's the way it's supposed to be. There were no books about Fast and Furious, so stop that shit, bro. It's just like, you start going into 4s and 5s and 6s, I'm done. I'm done. You lost my attention. You lost it. You could have done something new, something fresh, something unique, something not been seen before. Shrek 5. And it's just like, yeah, we could have had something better. We could have had something different. We could have had something that hasn't been done before. Because, you know, Shrek 5. 5. I understand. Makes no sense. Last one came out in 2011. That means they had all that time to think of a brand new idea that wasn't Shrek 5, and they said, fuck it, we couldn't think of anything. Let's do Shrek 5. They could have made anything else in that time. Maybe they did. Maybe they did. Sonic 3 beat Mufasa. I still haven't seen Mufasa. I'm going to be honest with you. You know why I don't want to see Mufasa? It could be a good movie. It could be a good plot. It could be a good story. Do you want to know the reason I don't want to see Mufasa? I hate the way it looks. I hate it. I can't. For some reason, the trailer looked better, but dude, I don't like that. You see this? Look at this. I don't like the way that looks. I don't, man. I don't. And maybe I'm just being nostalgic, and maybe I'm just being biased, or maybe I'm just an old man stuck in my fucking ways, but I don't like this type of animation. No, when I think Lion King, I think back to the original Lion King. I don't like the way it looks. It's like you took Lion King and you Michael Bay'd it with the visuals. You Michael Bay'd the fuck out of this shit. When in reality, Lion King, Mufasa, I feel should have the same color palette and the exact same animation and visual effects as the fucking original. This, you see this? This coloring, this animation, those visual, the visuals, the old school one. That's what pops to me. That's what looks good to me. This shit right here, I don't like. Just, it's too clean. It's too new. It's too shiny. It's too sparkly. It's too. I don't know how to explain it. And on top of that, no one asked for but it's not a Lion King sequel. It's a prequel. So I mean, I don't know. There's just, I don't like the way it looks. Not my cup of tea. That animation would look good for other movies, and the CGI and the visual effects would look good for other movies. But for Lion King, I was just expecting the old style of animation, which was just like, I'm very fond of it. It pleases my eyeballs. And we don't get animations like that much these days, man. Like Road to El Dorado, Lion King, the old school Aladdins, like the old style animation that kind of like reminded you of like Cartoon Network and all that stuff. And growing up watching Nickelodeon and shit, like those types of, I don't know. It was just like strange. Just looked a little. For some reason, I love the fact that the Lion King was a cartoon. Mufasa just looks like, it looks real. Almost like I'm seeing real fucking lions do shit they're not supposed to be doing. I could suspend my disbelief because of the animation for Lion King. Oh, talking lions? Cool. But in Mufasa, it seems like if they're just like real lions talking, when it's just like the child wonderment and amazement has been removed from the movie because of the way it looks to me. I know I'm not a child, but I still have an inner child, right? Everyone does, about things they like. That's just me, though. Oh, no, I wanted to watch that one. No, where was it? Where was it? Oh, dude, y'all want to watch this Angry Cops one? The only Disney live-action remake I've seen is 2016's Jungle Book, which was actually pretty good. You know what movie they still haven't gotten right? Disney character? I think it's a Disney character. You know what movie they still have not gotten right, and I have not liked a single iteration of this character for movies? Tarzan. I didn't like the one with Brendan Fraser, and I didn't like the one with I can't remember the actor's name, but he's related to one of Skarsgård. One of the Skarsgård brothers played Tarzan, and while he did have the look of Tarzan, it's just the movie. I didn't like the movie. It was like, I also didn't like Brendan Fraser's version of Tarzan either. That's one character in my opinion, they haven't done a good job with on the big screen as far as live action. But then again, how interesting is a fucking swole white guy swinging from trees at the end of the day? It was fun when I was a kid, but thinking about it now as an adult, I'm just like, whatever. I mean, we have Spider-Man. Fuck it. George of the Jungle. Cartoon when I was a kid. Curious George. Hell yeah. Fantastic. We're gonna do, oh, there it is. I don't know if y'all follow video games or not, but the new Dragon Age game completely bombed, and it was full of like just woke dumb bullshit. And there's a chat music video about it. It's not by Chat Music, it's by WCS Wild Comment Songs. So technically the same thing, the same style of video, just by a different creator. And they're roasting the Dragon Age game. And I kind of want to watch it, but I don't know how keen y'all are on video games and on stuff like that. Some of y'all aren't gamers. Which, by the way, if y'all are, I'm streaming some Monster Hunter tonight if y'all want to come chill. What if Tarzan was black? People would get pissed. Dude, that's actually funny you say that, because Tarzan's probably one of the only characters that'll never get race swapped. Because of that reason and that reason alone. If they made Tarzan black, bruh, the director of the movie would just get roasted on Twitter into oblivion, and then he would just cancel the project. Only one white guy can do blackface and get away with it. That's Mr. Robert Downey Jr. That's it. Oh, Brendan Fraser played George of the Jungle, not Tarzan? Who played Tarzan then, back in those times? I thought it was Brendan Fraser. No? Oh, no. Yeah, I did see George of the Jungle then. Who played Tarzan then, around that time? Dude, Brendan Fraser is a good actor, but he chose some really shitty roles for movies. I would have not done George of the Jungle. His best movie was something that he actually put out recently that I think he got an Oscar for. But my favorite movie by him would obviously be the Mummy series. But, you know, speaking of the Mummy, Brendan Fraser, you know that one, I forget which Mummy movie it is, but there's one scene in the Mummy where the character is about to get hung, like killed, and Brendan couldn't act out being hung properly, so they actually hung him. For real. I saw an interview with Brendan Fraser and everything. He's like, I couldn't get the acting face right for the whole hanging thing, right? Because I'm not actually hanging. I can't feel the pressure. So they let him feel the pressure. They got the shot. He passed the fuck out. He woke up. He's like, what happened? They were like, we got the shot. He's like, okay, good. That shit was so funny to me. I was like, bro, you almost died for like a movie. I mean, it's nothing different than being choked out. They're not going to let you die, but still, you went unfucking conscious. On purpose. That's dedication to the craft, really, if anything. So, Tom Cruise still has you beat for doing your own stunts, but I think Tom Cruise has everyone beat for doing his own stunts. I don't know. Somebody prove me wrong. The only person that has Tom Cruise beat as far as stunts is other stuntmen. I guess. Kathleen Kennedy refuses to quit ruining Star Wars. Oh, by Gundam. I'm gonna put that in the watch later. I haven't caught up recently with the failings of Star Wars, the continued failings of Star Wars, and the continued memeing that the fans do about Star Wars. So we'll get caught up on that later. Skarsgård did Tarzan. Yeah. I didn't really like it too much. I liked Skarsgård as Tarzan. It's just the movie. I don't know. Maybe it was just like the writing, the story, the plot, the pacing, the ending. I don't know what it was, bro, but I just did not like it all that much. So if they make another Tarzan movie, maybe do it better, I suppose. Encino Man? I still haven't seen Encino Man. Who's in that? Brendan Fraser? Oh, dude, you know what movie I actually really like with Brendan Fraser that's like really fucking stupid? It's not stupid. It's part of my childhood, but as an adult, the movie's stupid. What's that one movie with Brendan Fraser where he meets the devil and the devil is a woman and she's sexy as shit and she's like granting all his wishes, but his wishes are all bullshit. Like they turn into shit. Like, and what's that movie called? Oh, man. And I loved it as a kid. Rewatched it as an adult, and I was like, oh, this movie's stupid. But what was that? If y'all can remember, man, let me know. Let me do this Angry Cops video. What? Oh, E4 Mafia behavior right there. Hold on, we went too far.
Say hello to Zach.
Who was hot back then? Brendan Fraser? Yeah, good-looking dude back in his early days. And then he, I don't know if it was like a medical condition or he just like let himself go, but homie put on a shit ton of weight. Like a shit ton. Like a metric shit ton. I'm not being sarcastic or like mean, but he put on a shit ton of weight, dude. And I don't know how tall that man is either, but I think he's taller than me. He might be like 6'1", 6'2", but yo, homie put on like 200. Bedazzled. That's it. I loved that movie as a kid. Watched it as an adult. It's not that great. Oh, dude, yeah, that movie was fun. Apparently there are two upcoming live-action Tarzan movies in 2025. Why does there have to be two? One will star The Rock and ScarJo, and the other will star Jason Momoa. Why do we need two Tarzan movies? That's kind of like the time that Hollywood made two movies about the White House getting attacked. Y'all remember that? And I was just like, are y'all retarded? What's wrong with y'all? Y'all remember Olympus Has Fallen and then White House Down? The same fucking movie. The same damn movie, except one happens in America, the other one happens in London. I was like, are y'all high? Y'all know that y'all just made that movie? The same concept and everything? Damn near almost the same writing, except in this one, the president ain't black and it's not Jamie Foxx. What are y'all doing? That shit was so stupid. Oh, man. Christopher Lambert played Tarzan before. Let me Google who the fuck Christopher Lambert is. Yo, do y'all remember telling me about that one Power Rangers actor that went to jail for embezzlement? Well, apparently he killed somebody. My aunt was telling me about it. She's like, "Hey, did you hear about that person that used to play on Power Rangers?" I was like, "Oh yeah, the one that embezzled a whole bunch of money." She's like, "No, this one killed somebody." I was like, "Another Power Ranger lost his mind?" And she's like, "I think so. It was the Red Ranger." I was like, "No, the Red Ranger went to jail for embezzlement." She's like, "Okay, well, I'm telling you, the Red Ranger killed 2 people." And I'm like, "What?" Yo, hold on. I'm telling you. Ricardo Medina Jr., a former Power Rangers actor, stabbed his roommate to death with a sword in 2015. This is a different guy. This is another... What's the one Power Ranger that got arrested for embezzlement? He stole a lot of money. Yo, Wolf Warrior, what's good? Ricardo Medina Jr., a former Power Rangers actor, stabbed his roommate to death with a sword in 2015. Did you stab him in his sleep? Do you know how hard it is to stab someone with a sword while they're awake, especially if they can move and dodge you? It's not easy. It'd actually be an easier kill if you used a regular standard knife. A sword? I feel like that makes it infinitely more difficult to kill a motherfucker, unless you do it in their sleep. Medina was sentenced to 6 years in prison for voluntary manslaughter. Yo, it pays to be an actor. Because holy shit. I kill my goddamn roommate with a sword. In any year, not just 2015, I go to jail for the rest of my life. You want to know why? I wasn't an actor on fucking Power Rangers. Fucking Christ. Which Ranger... Hold on. Red Ranger goes to jail. Hold on. Power Ranger... Power Ranger goes to jail for embezzlement. I'm thinking that's how you spell it. Okay, this is a different Red Ranger. So there's multiple Red Ranger. Yo, the Red Ranger has a curse. You become the Red Ranger, you're probably going to commit a crime somewhere down the line. Holy shit. Austin St. John. That's the one I was talking about. Austin St. John, the actor known for playing the Red Power Ranger, was charged with fraud related to the federal Paycheck Protection Program and faces up to 20 years in prison. So, the guy, that's crazy. You can kill a motherfucker and only do 6 years in jail. But you steal money from the federal government. 20. Oh, America is such a great nation. Such a great nation. You want to kill a motherfucker? No big deal. But don't you goddamn dare steal from the federal government. We will hang you. Okay? Got it? You little piece of shit? That's crazy. Yeah, dude. Don't steal from the federal government. Don't make fun of fucking trans people. You'll stay out of jail real fast. Jesus. Oh, Lord. Second you do those two things, life. That's it. Gone. Madness. Yes, and Connor McLeod from... Okay, so you know all this stuff. Christopher Lambert was Raiden from the first Mortal Kombat. Okay, let me Google Christopher Lambert and see what he looks like. Let me see. Christopher Lambert Oh wow, I do not recognize this man at all, but I do remember him as Raiden. And to be honest, I don't think I've seen this man in any other movie. Makes sense? Because I've never seen any of the Highlander movies. Wow, there's a lot of them. No, just 3. Highlander 3. I've never seen Fortress. Oh my god, there's 4 Highlander movies. I never watched Beowulf because... Fair. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I remember him as Raiden. Okay, let's get this started.
Zaxby's Southern Fried.
Oh. What does it say? Okay, Sergeant D. Which general should I fire first? Yes.
Sergeant D, which general should I fire first? Thank you for your service. Excuse me. Thank you for your...
Hoorah, man. Hoorah, Marine. And I didn't even have to look at the fact that it says U.S. Marine Corps. Only a fucking Marine would do that. Retired veteran? Did you run out of letters, man? Had I run out of letters, I just would have said fuck it. Did you run out of characters? You can only put so many characters on a license plate. Oh, if this was the case, man, you should have just gotten a piece of cardboard and drawn it on there with crayons. I know you got several.
Your service. Excuse me. Veteran. It's a V device on that. Angry Meme Review. Welcome to another edition of Angry Meme Review. I'm your...
There's a V device on that fucking retard. Oh shit, V device is like it's like an extension to an award. It's like an additional award you get, like you get an award with like a V device for, like, it's just valor really, but it's
host AC, and this is where I take your fantastic...
It's a play on that, that's okay.
And often disturbing memes from over the course of the month and share them with the rest of the world, but I only get to see them if you share them with me by tagging hashtag Angry Meme Review on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, RedTube, Pornhub, the comment section of the Church of the Latter-day Saints, and reruns of Thomas the Tank Engine on PBS.
I know you're kidding, but seriously, don't upload your shit to Pornhub. If it's not porn, they'll ban you. Interestingly enough, Pornhub does not allow anything on their site that's not pornography. I feel like it's fair, right? Like, I'd be highly upset if I typed in busty librarian sluts and it popped up with Fortnite gameplay. I'd be highly upset, so, I mean, I get it.
And once you tag them and I see them, I share the good ones with the rest of the world, and this month is fantastic. Yeah, you had homework, pow! Of me, dressed up as a fireman from Los Angeles with the rainbow saying I'm gay. But guess what? A second meme has appeared. Pow! Mongo, or I like to call him Sergeant
That guy's a fucking Sergeant Shithouse.
Shrek, because he looks kind of like handsome Shrek. Doing some
fucking brick shithouse, Jesus.
PT with SecDef Pete Hegseth. Wow, everybody had a good time with that. And we're gonna break down both those memes and all the randomness. But first, a quick word from this video's sponsor. With more than 350 million firearms in the United States, the time has never been better to learn how to be a gunsmith. And the Sonoran... Yes. 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 Sorry. Back to the memes. Let's kick it off with some random ones. Then we'll get into Shrek and Pete Hegseth, and then your homework. Let's go!
What we need to do now is get focused. Stop pointing fingers. You're a problem. You're a real...
Hold on. One platoon sergeant says no more cutting up animal carcasses during the films. Yo, hold on. Okay.
To Shrek and Pete Hegseth, and then your homework. Let's go!
What we need to
okay, Sergeant First Class.
Do now is get focused. Stop pointing fingers. You're a problem.
talking to the sergeant.
You're a real problem.
Cop, you know who sang
Because the sergeant is not watching his fucking troops.
that song Cherry Pie? Man, Warrant? Cop. And on that note,
Bitch. No one cares.
you know, a lot of people ask me, hey AC, what is life like in the barracks? And well,
what is life like in the barracks? It's just as crazy as life in the dorms of a party school such as UGA, right? Minus all the bitches. That's what it's like. That's the best way to explain it. Life in the barracks is like being at a party school minus all the girls. That's it, in college.
now I have a video to show them.
My name is Max Mysteries Thomas, Commander of Army to Zero, father to a married son, husband to a married wife, and I will give my revenge in this life or the next. My name is Hopland of the West, sucker of...
So y'all are jousting, and y'all are riding one of y'all's buddies with the joust, and y'all are using brooms for your... I like it. I like where this is going. This is going to be a very slow-paced jousting, though, because you can only go as fast as this fucker can crawl with you on his back.
Titties and predators of war, and you shall be spotted this day either. I'm ready for chili my dinner, man.
Damn.
It cannot be. Fort Bragg. That's right. We've got Bragg back. Isn't that interesting? Now, it's a different Bragg than the first Bragg, but a Bragg nonetheless. And hey, see what you did there, SecDef. Cheeky. The USS Truman just a few moments before impact. Yeah, I did a video on one of our aircraft carriers, the USS Truman, crashing into another boat. Not a good look.
Dude, that was great.
And the captain's been replaced. What a surprise.
Yeah.
You guys remember when the United States Army Drill Sergeant Academy didn't have a photo of the sitting president in its chain of command photos?
Yeah.
Well, we found the culprit who put the sketch in there instead. The Army needs your help identifying this individual. Well, that looks like one dirtbag private to me. Privates, I sense a disturbance in the force, as if thousands of drill sergeants cried out all at once in anger. Yes, we did. You guys ever see those really cool vanity plates you can get if you're a veteran? Well, thank you for your service, retard. Excuse me, retard veteran. It's a V device on that retard. Doge, USAID. You hear that? Well, that means it's my favorite meme of this angry meme review. Tell them what they want, AC. Voodoo Tactical review. So slide into the DMs on Twitter and I'll get you your Voodoo Tactical bag. The homeless guy I told I don't have another $50 billion watching me pay for food. Is he still there? Oh, God, he's still there. I can see him looking at me. I can feel it. Logistics. Has anyone seen the engine?
Hold on. Has anyone seen the engineers? Logistics. Has anyone seen the engineers? Infantry. Hold on, I got this. Infantry.
Engineers, infantry. Hold on, I got this. We lead the way. Combat engineers, lead the way my ass, only after we clear it for you. No one moves without us. SA-ons, SA-ons. Can't help it that infantry looks up to us. Yeah, you run around to shoot stuff. We shoot stuff and blow it up.
Yeah, I know. And that was like my convoy, my first and second deployment. Like, we were pretty badass, bro. Like, on the road, we were like a really well-oiled machine. Anybody fucked with us, bro. Anybody. Right? And there was times where, like, we felt superior, but at the end of the day, route clearance was literally doing the same shit we were doing, except they got to blow shit up. So if they got shot at, they shot at the enemy. If they saw the enemy, they shot at the enemy. If they had to engage the enemy, they engaged the enemy. Sometimes they would have to sidestep the fucking enemy or go straight at them. Same shit we had to do, but they also had the additional layer responsibility of dealing with IEDs or a broken road or a fucking bridge that you can't get across. So yeah, while infantry, your aim is good and you can pop that enemy. You're not doing anything unless you can get across that bridge. And that's where the engineers come in, right? So you feel superior for a moment until you don't.
Looks up to us. Yeah, you run around to shoot stuff. We shoot stuff and blow it up.
Yeah.
That's it for the random ones. Let's get on to Throck the Destroyer here,
That
running
guy's
with
huge,
Pete
bro.
Hegseth, because we have got quite a few of these to go through, and they are delicious. By the way, speaking of engineers, infantry. Engineers.
Yeah.
Speaking of engineers, infantry. Engineers.
Yeah.
17-year-old cartel member. Our boy. It should be U.S. Special Operations Command.
Like, dude, seriously? That's fucking, he's the non-actor version, the non-famous actor version of the guy that plays Jack Reacher. What's his, oh my god, I know his name. His name is so easy. I don't know, I can't remember his name, but that guy. He's literally fucking that. He's Chris Pratt if Chris Pratt took every single steroid that Barry Bonds did.
Cartel man, piss pants.
And there was a guy in my unit at Fort Stewart who was this big. Last name Hunter, bro. He was maintenance. He was 6'6". He was this big. Like wide, tall, everything. Huge, man. And he talked like this with a really deep voice. Hey Falcon, you gonna finish the rest of that bread and that hummus? No. Can I have it? Sure, man, here you go. Thank you. That's great. He was huge, bro, like this size, man, just like big as fuck. And like he used to compete in like strongman competitions. And then when we were deployed, they even had like this version of a Mr. Olympia competition where like they all spray painted each other bronze and shit and like posed and stuff like that. And bro, he was so muscular. He was so big. Like he looked like the human version of Broly from Dragon Ball Z, which is kind of what this guy looks like. Just a massive fucking person.
Yes, Throck.
Alan Richardson. That's it. Yes. That guy is big as fuck, bro. In real life. In real life. Some people might think like, oh, the camera just makes him look that big. Or, you know, oh, it's Hollywood, right? At one point, I thought Tom Cruise was like 6'4". No. Alan Richardson is actually that guy. He's actually that big. He's actually that dude. Man, he's huge.
Cartel man's scared. Scared of Throck. Corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Oh.
Except this is a fucking space marine, and that is a Krieg, probably. I don't know. Like, stop pointing your finger at me, little human.
Find the difference between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Oh, Warhammer memes. He is the hammer in Warhammer.
Yeah.
I'm on the Brute Squad.
You are the Brute Squad.
Silence.
Yo, Doug, this is literally...
Is the hammer in Warhammer.
I'm on the...
This is literally the embodiment of brains versus brawn. Really. And I'm not calling Throck here stupid. I'm just saying. He embodies the brawn in every single sense of the word. And this is one high-ranking motherfucker, so he embodies the brains. This dude's a general, I believe.
The Brute Squad.
You are the Brute Squad.
Silence, nerd! Behold, Throck the Destroyer. Rufus, coming for his oatmeal pie. Does everybody know who Rufus?
He's so big, bro. Oh, well then again, no, never mind. They all have their shirt. I wish I could have done PT like this. It pays to be able to do PT with a general, because I couldn't wear just like whatever the fuck I wanted to PT. I had to wear everyone looked the same. Just lame.
Destroyer. Rufus, coming for his oatmeal pie. Does everybody know who Rufus is? The bull, the big bull. I'll break it down real quick. There's a farmer guy, there's a bull. The bull's very upset.
Oh, yes, I know Rufus. Yeah, and he's like, Rufus, you want a little bit? You want some? No? Okay. We're not gonna fuck with Rufus today. Like, yeah.
Gonna attack Farmer Guy. Farmer Guy calls for Rufus.
Oh, no. Yeah, so this bull right here is fucking with him. And he's like, come on, man. Don't give me any problems. Don't make me call Rufus. And he calls Rufus. And then Rufus shows up and drops his big bull dick on the table and pretty much intimidates the fuck out of the other ones that are trying to fuck with him. Because Rufus is the goodest boy.
Come on, Rufus. The biggest, baddest bull.
Yeah.
And Rufus saves him.
Yeah.
At the cost of 1 oatmeal pie.
Or 1 oatmeal cream pie.
When someone breaks in at night, my wife running to get the kids. Me running to get the intruder. What a wholesome moment when Elon had his son on his shoulders. Even more wholesome with Throck. Even more wholesome with 8'10" Baron Trump. Going to the titty bar at age 41. Going to the titty bar at age 21. You guys heard of the Terminator?
Come with me if you want to live.
Pete Hegseth thinking to himself, thank God he works for me.
No, Pete Hegseth, he's a sergeant major, right? He's not a general.
Rock! This dude is my secretary. Secretary of Defense unveils prototype of the 2-legged armored vehicle. You, the guy she told you not to worry about. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne to lift. Just looking at this dude run through the streets next to Pete Hegseth. Just, why aren't we giving our special operators PEDs, right? Testosterone if it's low to help with recovery. You know, some steroids to really help with recovery and muscle growth. Let them cycle up.
I don't know why they have to make everything so hard and we got to do everything the hard way and just like grit your teeth. Nah, man, if we can become better on the battlefield, let us become better on the battlefield. Right? I can understand if you don't want to play against an athlete that's on steroids, it's not fair. But it's combat and people are dying and none of that shit's fair ever. Right, so I never understood either. But on your own volition, man, I think that if you want to take some of that stuff from the military to make you a better fighting force, go ahead. I myself, I'll stick to the training, I'll stick to the muscle memory, and the stuff like that, because I'm steroids, bro. Really, that's not my thing. But.
On, cycle off. Like, let's learn more.
At least like cortical steroids and shit like that to again help boost recovery. It's not all about building strength and muscle, but
about peptides through them if they want to. They sign up for it if they want to do it, and if they don't, then they don't do it. These are the guys that need recovery. They need collagen in their knees. Help our warfighters. Come on, DOD. Oh no, the 101st Airborne, the 82nd Airborne.
Oh come on. Bro, and why the fuck, dude, why does the 173rd always get, you know that there is another elite airborne unit, right, I hate that when people bring up airborne units, they only bring up these two. To be fair, they're the most notable, they're the most famous, but there is another elite airborne unit that exists, bro. It's called the 173rd, and not so much with the 101st, but the 173rd and the 82nd. They have like a lot of they have rivalries and like some bad blood there, but just like a lot of competitive nature with the 82nd and the 173rd. Not so much with the 101st. 101st is like they're like the old dad, and then the 82nd and the 173rd are like the rowdy teenagers that are always fighting with each other. But I swear, every time
Airborne. I mean, only one of them's really air.
The 173rd did the last actual combat jump. I think, unless there's been one since into enemy territory, the last actual combat jump operation was pulled off by them. 173rd. I wasn't there, but I still have pride in my unit, right? So, I mean, everyone always forgets. It's okay, though. To be fair, there is a whole ass song dedicated to the 173rd by two country artists that go by the name of Big and Rich. So, whatever. I guess we win there.
Airborne. Okay, Sergeant D. Which general should I fire first? Mongol what kill? Mongol love war. Come, brother. We fight for the Emperor of Mankind. Sound off. 1, 2. Genders. 1, 2. Oof. Mom, I want to watch Avengers. We've got Avengers at home, honey. Avengers at home. And the one that started it all, Army recruiting ads, 2024.
Yeah, this guy right here is the leader of the Avengers. This one right here is the leader of the Agenders. That's not a team I want to be on.
2025. You know, speaking of rainbows.
And I feel like Throk the Destroyer would have been more of a help in Infinity War and Endgame than Bruce Banner actually was. Remember the Hulk? They pussified that character. Just got tossed around like a fucking old stale saltine cracker against Thanos. This guy would have beat Thanos' ass right there and then teabagged right on his face.
2025. You know, speaking of rainbows.
No, I'm not gonna give him that much credit. He's not Hulk. This guy is Drax, really. If he was any character, he'd be Drax. But this guy's actually bigger than Dave Bautista. Holy shit. This is Drax's father.
2025. You know, speaking of rainbows, those who volunteer to be the UA observer. I'm gay. How to make $500,000.
Firefighter. I'm gay. Rainbows, right? I only put out fires that have pretty colors. I guess, man. I don't...
Those who volunteer to be the UA observer. I'm gay. How to make $500,000 at the Los Angeles Fire Department. I'm gay. Can you prove that you were in the Navy? I'm gay. Brandon Herrera thinking, I'm gay.
You can't catch me, gay thoughts.
When the new SecDef re-implements Don't Ask, Don't Tell, and they start drafting for World War III. Haha, you can't draft me, SecDef. I'm gay. When the hosts on The View hit on you. Oh, I'm gay.
Oh.
Whatever.
Not even gay. I only have one, sorry.
Everyone accuses you of being a bigot, but you're a clever boy. I'm gay. Who's the bigot now? Now that's all the homework that we have today, but of course every angry meme review ends with the next meme review's homework. And this is no different. Ka-chow!
I was gonna say it, Ticken. I was gonna say it. When someone asks you why you live in California, I'm gay. I was gonna say it, but we rip on California so much that I was gonna give it a break. I was gonna give it a pass there, right? Just to not overdo it. So, but yeah, it's definitely there. That's it. Oh, fuck.
Look at me. Oh, God. I forget if this is me right before going on my second tour in 2009.
That is you. Jesus. You know, Angry Cops, as a younger fellow, you know who you look like? You look like one of the dudes. You look like one of the creators of South Park. There's two guys. What are their names? You look like one of them. Your younger self looks like one of the creators of South Park, and I can't remember the name, but I know his face. I think it's the taller one. There's a taller one and kind of a shorter one. Not the one with like the Jufro. The one with the short hair, kind of taller. That's who you look like. That's who younger you looks like. Look like that guy. Is it something Parker? Matt Stone and Trey Parker. Yeah. I think it's Matt Stone. I don't know. Not the one with the Jufro, the other one that doesn't have that's who you look like. Younger you anyway.
Or getting back from my second tour in 2010. ACU sucked.
Damn. Getting back from your deployment in 2010, you're a sergeant in that photo. You're a staff sergeant now. Yo, they really are never going to promote you, aren't they? They're never going to promote you because of this YouTube stuff, huh? But you know this, right? So, there you go.
Or getting back from my second tour in 2010. ACUs sucked. I
love the ACUs. What are you talking about? Obviously. I just like the way they fit. No, they do suck, yes, but the way they fit fine. It's like the multicams. I just like the uniform fit perfect. But yeah, the coloring and shit.
There. Go ahead and you take that and you memify the out of it. I don't know what you're gonna do about it, you know.
Hold on, I can meme this one. Let's see. I guess when never mind. I can't. That one's
me and another NCO in the foreground with that captain in the background just doodling on his notepad. Captain Z, miss ya. As always, there's far more memes and uncensored memes, because we did some dirty ones, on the Pepperbox channel. Now, I'll always be putting videos here on YouTube, but uncensored and longer, go on the Pepperbox. So feel free to stop by and check that out. Best way to support the channel is get yourself a shirt. E4 Mafia. I got 2 shirts. Scamming in season. Putting that rip out in front of the lower enlisted to make them run and get somewhere faster. And of course, skating.
No, it's fucking
not doing.
It's terrible, Ticken. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And this is a general consensus from most of us, bro. The uniform's not bad. It just didn't blend in with anything at all. Now, if we were going to war against if we were going to war in a country that was nothing but gravel and stone and gray rocks and shit, kind of like a construction site, has all that dirt and gravel, right? If we were going to war in a country that was all that, those uniforms would have made sense. But the country we were going to, everything was brown. Ground is brown. The dirt's brown. The roads are brown. The homes are brown. The people are brown. The sky is brown because of the pollution and just how dirty it is. Everything's brown. Our vehicles are brown, tan. Everything is of a darker color except for us. Put it this way. Had I gotten butt-ass naked, I would have blended in better with the Afghanistan environment than I did with that stupid-ass uniform, bro. And I'm telling you, I still think of it to this day. Whoever was in charge of making that uniform, I hope you no longer have a job. I hope you got fired. I hope you no longer have decision making, because you, sir, are a fucking idiot. Making it easier for the fucking enemy to spot me. You go fuck yourself, bro. You're trash at your job. You did it fucked up. You fucked it up. You screwed the pooch. You did it stupid. I hope you never get decision making opportunities ever again. I hope you got fired for that. I hope you lost your whole ass job for making stupid fucking decisions. And whatever dumbass greenlit it, signed off on it, and put it into effect, you should get your job taken away too. Because obviously, you didn't have to go to combat. You probably thought you were looking snazzy walking around your goddamn air-conditioned office. Meanwhile, we're getting fucking spotted, just easy. It's crazy. Taliban just laughing their ass off. Oh my god, they're right there. So, how did you see them? It's easy. Look at their uniforms. They stick out. It's embarrassing, really. And then somewhere down the line, someone decided to grow a fucking brain and start using their head for something other than growing hair, and they gave us multicam, which blends in better to the environment of Afghanistan. I can't believe it took us 10 whole goddamn years to realize, this uniform doesn't blend in with anything. And it's just shit like that, bro, that sometimes makes me embarrassed to have even served. And sometimes it makes me embarrassed to even admit that I served, because of dumb shit like that. Wow, bro. You served the military, you took orders from dumbass motherfuckers that couldn't even give you the proper camouflage before they sent you to war? That's cringe. I know. That's why I don't even like telling people sometimes, because of shit like that, bro, it just pisses me off. It's just it's embarrassing. How do you... Billions of dollars into defense too, and that's all they could come up with. And it took them a long time to come up with just that. just a whole bunch of inferior, brain-dead fucking officers making decisions for the rest of us when they don't have to live with the decisions that they make. We do. That's just the way it is. That's the way it's always gone. That's the way it's going to continue to go. And fuck me. All right, guys, gals, that's going to do it for the stream. I think we got through with everything that we needed that was on the list and that was also Patreon. We'll be live tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a music stream. And I'll be live later on today on some Monster Hunter if y'all want to watch some gaming and just chill and hang out. Oh, so, yeah, love y'all. I'm out of here. My niece just got here. Got to go deal with her, feed her. And then I'll see y'all on some gaming streams later on today on Twitch. I'll be live on Twitch. That's where I do gaming. So, love y'all. Have a good evening. If y'all need anything, hit me up on Discord. We'll be live tomorrow. Have a happy Friday. If I don't see y'all tomorrow or the next day, enjoy your weekend. See you again on Monday, where we'll be live again. We should be live the rest of this weekend. So, all right. Love y'all.